Okay, let me see here. Hopefully you can hear me. I have to go. Let me get on my. I don't trust anything anymore with this mic. So let's see. If you can hear me. Okay. Myself to say something. Okay, so hi everybody. It's Sunday. Well, it's actually Monday, but we call it Sunday. Sunday. Why do I want to call him Matt Walsh all the time? Brian Walsh. Trial will be back in session tomorrow, and also Austin Lynch, the shooter and murderer of Emily Finn will be in court tomorrow. And I'm not exactly sure what all that's about, because he pled not guilty on Thursday, and his attorney, he already has an attorney, retained an attorney, prosecutor. So I don't know whether they're just going to talk about timelines for stuff, if it's just going to be a preliminary hearing, probably. It's just on the heels of Thursday. I wish they would show him. Okay. I don't know why they're shielding him. But we'll see. Maybe they will show him tomorrow. Okay. And then a 30-year-old son in Bethpage, Long Island, fatally stabbed his parents. His father was 70, his mother was 64, I believe. And then he was walking down the street and he just decided to stab my parents. Yeah, craziness. And then the other thing I'm going to talk about is, of course, the family annihilation of Charity and her twins. And I just don't even understand how the husband hasn't been arrested, how they live where they live, and you're telling me that they don't have camera footage and all of this stuff. It's just so crazy. But Beallis. And then you have Shawna Beallis, who died of a gunshot wound in 2012, and that was said to be self-inflicted, which family never thought was, and everybody wants that investigation opened, and everybody's crying foul. So yeah, it really looks like something that's really dirty down there. I don't know what is happening. Okay, and then we're going to talk about a Florida senior in college who ordered 1,500 rounds of semi-automatic weapon ammunition delivered to his dorm room. And and then in England, there was a college freshman, 18, who was killed out celebrating the last day of the semester. I don't know what is going on in this world. And then there was California, what was the guy into? I think I talked about it, but right around his divorce, his wife is killed. That's crazy. And then there's that woman in Tennessee that was just left in the highway. Right? I told you about that last night. Seems like the world has gotten mad. I'm telling you, it really has. It's really gone crazy. The YouTube streets have gone crazy. They look like they've gone crazy too. Bunch of people doing a bunch of real life crap. Okay, that's not okay. And yet it's like the norm. These people that are doing this have like support like you can't believe, and because it's not happening to them. It's insane. Insane. And you know what they love to do is pretend it's not what it is. So if a SWAT is called like it was to my house, instead of being outraged about that, whether they like me or not, they say it wasn't called. They were actors, they were crisis actors, they were my sons in costume, whatever it is. And they're doing the same thing again. They just pretend, they do things and they pretend they're not true. And their blind supporters fall for it hook, line, and sinker. Until it happens to them, it won't be real. And I guess they figure just because they're supporting, no one's going to do it to them. It's horrible. Horrible. Hi, Frilly. It's crazy, the streets. I don't even know, like, the person that it's being done to, but I know it's wrong. I know it's wrong. Okay? It doesn't matter what's going on. It's like they aren't worried about these people's welfare. They aren't worried about their kids. That's why no one calls CPS on here, because they're really worried about someone's kids. Okay? No one does that. They do it to try to drive a person into exile, to try to drive a person off because they don't like a person. They are real life going MFers, and they are dirty, deceitful, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing for people's true colors to show. You have 60, 70-year-old women applauding this, applauding men calling women the most disgusting things, making fun of somebody's domestic violence. Guys, they've sunk to like, I thought it couldn't go so low. And cheering them on. And you know what? I'm sad to say, there's some people that used to watch me back in the day that I really cared for. And I see them in there cheering people on, and I'm like, whoa, Nelly, I know why you're not here anymore. Because I can't be that horrible shock jock. I never knew you were into that and that you enjoy that. That's horrendous. Like, I've lost so much respect for people that I used to think were like really nice. Anybody that supports that crap, I don't care. It's disgusting. It's really disgusting. Like I said, I don't have any horse in that race. I don't even know those people. I'm glad I don't know those people. I don't know what, you can't call that the drama community. I think the OG drama community is like in a corner shaking. They couldn't even stand up to that. I know people that people used to consider like the biggest bad arses on here couldn't even hold a candle to that of what's going on now. And I'm sad. All I see is something horrific happening. That's all I see is something horrific happening, and then someone's gonna say, "Oh my gosh, why didn't anybody do anything? Why didn't YouTube do something? Why didn't anybody say something?" And it's like they want someone to be really, really hurt. I believe wholeheartedly with my SWAT. They wanted me and my husband and whatever to be killed on camera. 100%. And I see it now. It's like, I don't know what the hell is wrong with people. I really don't. Life is so short. And you want to spend it just hating on people you don't even know. Day after day after day. Anybody that obsesses on one person like that, that's a mental disorder. Yeah. And if anybody tells you otherwise, I don't care. And I don't care if you have online YouTube psychologists telling you it's okay to go after some person day after day, day after day. It's not. You've got a problem. Okay? You have a personality disorder. And that's the very least of your problems. It's a personality disorder. So really, it's gross. And I've said it a few times, and it's sad, and it's just, I don't even know what community that you would classify any of those people in. It's not drama. Drama community looks like nursery school compared to them. I don't know what it is, and I don't know, can't believe that so many people support that stuff. It's vile and it's nasty. Ugh. Just stay safe, because these streets are crazy. They're absolutely crazy, and they're getting crazier every day. What'd you say? It's the hate community. Yeah, the hate community. Absolutely. So it's not even hate. It's even worse than hate. It's like vengeance. It's, I don't know who the hell they think they are. You know, I really don't know who the hell these people think they are. I think they're like organized crime groups or something. Like, I don't know who they think they are. But it's nasty. And again, I don't know what the beefs are. I don't know who the players are. But I know what's right and what's wrong. And I know applauding somebody for calling a SWAT in, or applauding somebody for calling CPS, or applauding somebody for outing someone's domestic violence and making fun of it is wrong. No matter what, it's wrong. It's really, I don't know. And women do it. It's just nasty. Nasty. And I wonder every day, like, why nobody has coping skills, you know? Why was a young girl shot to death because she tried to break up with her boyfriend who didn't have the coping skills? Why is that the norm nowadays? Why are women getting divorced from people that domestic abusers and are arrested, killed, and nobody seems to even be looking into it? It's crazy. I don't know what is going on with this world, but it's gross. Hi Frilly, hi Scooter, hi cute kitty kitty. It's gross. Really is. It's gross, and the violence is all over. You know, there are people that are scared to leave their houses because people get shot up over a parking space. People shoot each other up on the highways just because somebody cut them off. Back in the day, what did you do? What was the worst somebody did? Blow the horn and give someone the finger? Yeah. Now, they take a gun out and shoot in the car and kill people's kids. Oh, I didn't know you had a kid in the car. That's the excuse. I didn't know you had a kid in the car, because taking the gun and shooting into the car is just a normal thing to do. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, before a breakup, they used to joke about ice cream and watching movies with friends or whatever. Now a breakup is planning someone's murder. Pretty sad. I gotta put my phone on the charger. Yeah, it's a couple that was in my husband's truck was stabbed. A couple that was in my husband's truck was stabbed. I'm trying to figure that out. A couple that was in your husband's truck? His workers. It happened outside of a bar. Were they killed? Were they fatally stabbed? That's terrible. There's, where was it? South Africa? A mass shooting. Teenagers, children killed. It's all over, you know. I don't know. Maybe it is the end of times. I don't know anymore. Two of his workers drove a truck around without his permission. They went to a bar and they were stabbed. They're okay. Well, thank God they're okay. And yeah, stabbing, shooting, everything's just like... So anyway, so with the Long Island, you know, the 30-year-old son kills his parents inside their delicatessen pizzeria in Bethpage, Long Island. It's nuts. Another kid, 1,500 rounds of semi-automatic ammunition ordered to his dorm room. And you know what it is? It's happening every day. And everybody's getting desensitized to it. That's the thing. It's not so shocking anymore. It's just like, oh, yeah. And that's the worst thing. Because then it just gets worse. Things aren't getting better, they're getting worse. There's the other girl in Indiana, the one that she was going to go shoot up the school too. They got her before that happened. It's and a lot of this stuff happens before the holidays because there's stress and it's crazy. Your husband couldn't get his truck out of the impound until it was investigated. Yeah. Investigated. It's nuts. Just, I think what's more unnerving is the amount of people that are okay with this kind of stuff. That's scary because then these very people are the parents and the grandparents and who knows, okay? Teachers, social workers, psychologists. That sit in these channels and be like, oh, yay, great. Go, did you get the grade? Hey guys, what did I miss? Who's that? I've got to make my chat bigger because I can't see without my glasses. I know they're on my head, but I don't feel like putting them on right now. I just want to see the chat. Broken justice of crime. What did you miss? I don't know. Are you around these YouTube streets and you see the crap that's going on and the crap that's going on in the real world? That's what we're talking about. It's nuts. People don't have coping skills. And is it any wonder when you see what goes on here? Is it any wonder when you see grandmothers cheering on people making fun of someone who's been attacked by her domestic partner, like, that's something to laugh at. Seriously. A mother murders her own daughter and takes her unborn daughter's life. Oh yeah, that one. Cuts the baby out of her daughter, right? Unbelievable. Oh. Well, I think it all goes hand in hand. It's just showing you the breakdown of society. Nobody knows how to cope anymore. Yeah, a lot of people killing people in their own families. A lot of husbands killing their wives. A lot of ex-boyfriends killing their girlfriends because they can't get over a breakup. Husbands killing their wives because they can't get over a divorce, or they don't want to split the money, or they don't want to lose their house. Mothers cutting the babies out of their daughters. They're killing both in the process. I was up late cleaning and seeing that you're on, so I thought I would come up and see what you're talking about. Yeah, just all of it. It's all too much. But I'm going to talk about now is the first case is the 30-year-old son in Bethpage, Long Island, who killed his parents inside his family restaurant, their family restaurant, mother and father. Like, unbelievable. Okay, 30 years old. Parents look older to me than what they're supposed to be. Father's 70 and the mother, I believe this says she's 64. But whatever it is, they're no longer in this, living this life anymore because their son saw to it that he was going to take him out of it. So let's see. So what do we have here? So, Vito D'Ambrosio allegedly killed his mother, 62-year-old Angela Policiano, and his father, 70-year-old Antonio D'Ambrosio. Killed them inside the family's Italian deli and pizzeria in Bethpage, Long Island. He has been charged with first-degree murder. This was on Friday, December 5th, and he fatally stabbed both of them at the A&A Italian Deli and Pizza in Bethpage. Police said in a statement that Vito allegedly killed his mother, 62-year-old Angela, and his father, 70-year-old Antonio. He drove to the store at around 9 a.m. on Thursday, December 4th, and he headed into a back room where he allegedly stabbed his mother in the throat before also attacking his father. Police then arrested the 30-year-old son after they found him in a parking lot with blood on his clothing and hands. Now, Vito, he was wearing... He was allegedly involved in another incident at a coffee shop as he was on his way to the deli. He slapped one of the female clerks on the butt in the coffee shop, and that was reported to 911. And then he drove up to the deli and pizzeria. And according to court records, Vito was estranged from his family at the time of his parents' death. And in November, a judge granted a protection order against him following a domestic dispute that he had with a sibling. When he was arrested, he was wearing an ankle monitor. Well, that was related to a separate incident, according to police. One of the deli customers who spoke with the news claimed that the 30-year-old confessed to him before the police arrived. A man named Joe Boros said, and I quote, I just seen the son out, and he said I stabbed my parents, and that was it. Okay, there is a GoFundMe that's been organized by the Long Island community to help the other sons and daughter with funeral arrangements. And Lorraine DeCanio, a customer of the family deli, said they were good people. This was tragic, really. They had a beautiful family. And another customer that knew them for decades, Marianne Karageorges, said they were just wonderful people. We've known them for decades, and we shopped here all the time. For more than 30 years, Tony and Angela devoted their lives to serving all of us, reads the GoFundMe, which has raised more than $50,000. Straight from Italy, they built their deli with love, humility, and pure dedication. They never overcharged, they never complained, and they never treated anyone as just a customer. To them, we were all family. Their English was broken, but their love spoke perfectly. The message continued. Every cup of coffee, every egg sandwich, every warm smile, all of it came from their hearts. Now, Vito is currently hospitalized for injuries, and he's set to undergo a psychiatric evaluation. He's pled not guilty to first-degree murder of multiple victims on Friday and is set to appear in court on December 9th. That is so crazy. And just in a related story, and this is not even, okay, it looks like somebody, I don't know who it is. Here's Massachusetts. How old is this guy? He's 44, believe it or not. He doesn't look 44, but he is. He was arrested, okay, because he's been charged after his elderly parents were found dead in their burning home at the end of November in Massachusetts. Darius Hazard was arraigned on one charge of arson, and he has pled not guilty. Venture Hazard, 76, and Donald Hazard, 83, reportedly said, "Come back and help us, help me. We're in trouble," before they died. Let's see, he was, it's not clear, let me see, what did he do? Authorities arrested the 44-year-old son. He allegedly told police he assaulted his parents. He poured gasoline on the first floor of the home and set it on fire before he left. Darius, let me see here, told police that he was struggling to cope with his mother's advanced arthritis and scoliosis. So, see what I mean about failure to cope? So, he's struggling to cope with his mother's advanced arthritis and scoliosis. So, his mind goes to, let me pour gasoline on the first floor and leave them there for dead and let them burn up. That's what I'm going to do because I'm struggling to cope with her arthritis and scoliosis. As he left the residence after setting it on fire, Darius told police he could hear his parents begging for him to help. Darius said he could hear his mom and dad yelling, "Come back and help us. Help me, we're in trouble." The Hazard's neighbors notified emergency personnel that something was wrong when they saw smoke coming out of the house. Officers found the couple dead in their living room. Police eventually went to Darius's job to look for him. His coworkers said he didn't show up, and that was unlike him. He was later found and arrested. Let's see, Jamie Lynn King, I guess that's a community member, said the entire family, Darius included, have been a pillar in this community for many decades. Everyone knows them. Everyone loved them. Don't just judge a book by the shortest words you've heard, because there's got to be a lot for it to have happened the way it did. Wow. Nate Shute, a family friend, said that I hope Darius gets the help he needs and we get answers, because this is not like him at all. Well, okay. And let's go to the other story on the thumbnail, which is the ammunition. But before I do that one, I want to tell you about the student in England that was killed at 18 just because he was out celebrating the end of the semester. Henry Nowak of England died after being stabbed multiple times while he was celebrating the end of the college semester. He went out with his new football teammates, but he never made it home. 4 people have been arrested on suspicion of murder. He suffered a puncture wound to his chest, 2 more to the back of his leg after an altercation with 2 men he didn't know in Portswood, England. He was pronounced dead at the scene. He was from Essex. He lived in Southampton while attending college. His family revealed in a tribute shared with the police on Sunday, December 7th, saying, "Our kind, intelligent, and talented son was in his first year at Southampton University studying accountancy and finance. He'd smashed his A-levels and was fully embracing university life, joining not 1 but 2 football teams, making new friends as well, and working part-time at the local Morrisons." The family said Nowak was loved by all those that knew him, as he was remembered as a son, brother, cousin, grandson, nephew, and friend. He was an all-around top lad, and everyone who was lucky enough to share his company thought the same, they wrote. He went on a night out with new football teammates celebrating the end of the semester at uni. Devastatingly, he never made it home. Let's see, they say that 4 Southampton residents were arrested on suspicion of murder, including a 22-year-old man, a 26-year-old man, a 51-year-old man, and a 52-year-old woman. Crazy. Now we've got this guy. So this is from Florida. Rollins College senior Konstantin Dimitrides attempted to have 1,500 rounds of ammunition delivered to his dorm. And that delivery led people... Oh my, what happened? My Zoom just ended. Okay, hang on a minute. I gotta start my Zoom up here. Hold on. Okay, now let me get... There we go. All right, sorry. So that delivery helped law enforcement find a semi-automatic rifle that violates the university policy. You think it violates the university policy? I don't know. Really? Oh, wow. He was arrested on December 3rd after a large shipment of ammunition led to the discovery of the AR-15 in his dorm at Rollins College, a liberal arts college in Winter Park, Florida. Winter Park, Florida, remember that's where Red Lick, remember that case? Okay, it was 1,500 rounds of 9mm ammunition arrived for the 21-year-old student, prompting campus officials to investigate. Let's see, they searched his room, they found the rifle. He shares the dorm with 3 other students, but has his own room. So he's got one of those apartments on campus that they get when they're older. So he's got his own room in that dorm apartment. And he had an automatic weapon, a semi-automatic weapon. The assistant campus safety director found the unloaded AR-15 underneath his bed, inside of an unsecured black carrying case, along with 6 magazines, 1 loaded and 5 empty. Winter Park Police Department and representatives for Rollins College did not respond to the media. When asked for comment, authorities also found a tactile vest, multiple knives, along with a black security vest, ear protection, pistol storage case. Any substance or device identified as a weapon is not permitted in Rollins College residence halls, according to the school's website. Wow, that's surprising, isn't it? I would think you would be able to bring that. Well, that's so shocking. Really? Wow, I wonder if all universities are like that. You can't bring your AR-15? What if you need it? Okay, Demetrius told police that he was aware that weapons are not allowed on campus. He said that he was not under the impression that it was against the law to possess ammunition on campus. The college senior also told police that he had traveled to New Jersey with the rifle for Thanksgiving and returned to campus on Tuesday, December 2nd. He also told police that he has a valid conceal and carry permit in New Jersey, which he was aware did not apply in Florida. He told authorities that he did not have any bad intentions and said he typically stores the firearm, which he claims he only brought on campus one other time. He says he likes to shoot as a hobby and that he used to work as armed security at clubs in Orlando. He was taken into custody and charged with possession of a firearm in school property, appeared in court December 4th, and a judge ruled that he's eligible for pretrial release. Demetrius is also facing a student conduct process at Winter Park College, and he is not allowed back on campus until the matter is resolved. In a statement obtained by multiple outlets, a spokesperson for Rollins College said on Wednesday the college received a report indicating violation of a weapons policy. After receiving the information, we immediately initiated an investigation, and we quickly identified and contacted the student, who cooperated fully with college officials and local law enforcement as we investigated the matter further. The student was arrested and is not permitted to be on campus while we proceed with the student conduct process. Right, but he was released, and, well, you think he could be harboring some anger? Maybe he's not been able to finish the semester? I don't know. Good job. Was he given the gun back too? They don't even mention that. Oh my gosh. Why was he ordering 1,500 rounds of ammunition? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Okay. Great. Now, let me go back to the... Let me get back to chat here for a second. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to stop that. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Holly, Naomi. Hello, Video Reel. How are you? Hi, MSL. I'm looking for Lucky Ducky. If that Lucky Ducky comes to the chat, please let me know. Thank you. Okay, now to the third thing. What the hell is going on in Arkansas? Why has no one been arrested for the murder? You cannot tell me they don't know who did this. Okay, let's get this. Charity Beallis. Okay. So Charity was, let's see here, 40 years old. Twins were 6 years old. She has her son and father gave an interview. There is some stuff that her and her husband were arrested for in slashing her son's tires when he was 17 because he allegedly didn't answer a text in a timely manner, and I guess he was the one that called on them, and they were arrested for criminal mischief and something else. And but he gave a interview with his grandfather. You can watch it on the news. I don't know. It was a news station I watched on Facebook, and they are sure the husband did this. And as I mentioned again last night, I'm trying to get her picture on here. As I mentioned again last night, his second wife, Shawna, died of gunshot wounds too, and it was said that they were self-inflicted, though the family never felt they were. And they said that this doctor is getting away with murder. And yeah, hang on a minute. So let me get this. I'm trying to get the graphic up here, and it keeps doing something stupid to me. Okay. And it's the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office that's investigating this. I don't know what they're doing. You're telling me that this house that they lived in did not have cameras. Yeah, I don't believe it. And if he disabled them, then this really truly is premeditated. But don't tell me the neighbors that lived around them didn't have cameras, and he couldn't disable everyone's camera. And what about the GPS in his vehicle and all this stuff? How has this man not been arrested? I don't get it. Okay, hold on. Let me just get her picture up here. Why is it so tiny? Her father said she was shot through the head and through the chest, and the kids were shot through the chest, and they said, they have, it's horrible because they know that like one had to see the other, or they saw the mother and then they saw the other, you know what I'm saying. It's terrible. But what in the world is going on there in Arkansas that there's been nothing happening on this? It's really not that hard. The doctor, Dr. Randy, he was arrested back in February on domestic violence against her. Okay, that's his mugshot for that. But he has not been arrested for the murder, nor has he, and people are begging it to be opened up again into the death of the second wife. Uh-oh, hold on a minute. What is that? Oh, Ethan's battery's at 10%. He's in his dorm room, I think. I put his phone on the charger. He probably fell asleep with it. Okay. Let me put my phone on the charger because mine's at 58%. Hold on a minute. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to dive into this a little bit on the social media, because a lot of those people, there's people that are related and know some of this, what's going on. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, and the family said, yeah, that he would have killed them because, and then he went back to court, remember, and tried to get this dismissed with prejudice because he would get everything, okay? The Dr. Randy. And the niece of the second wife says she's thinking about posting a video talking about the facts of her aunt's case. And what's going around, I guess maybe Dr. Randy is initiating it or someone's initiating that somehow it was a murder-suicide and that she was responsible. And this niece is saying, how did Charity shoot herself in the chest and in her head? And she's like, think about it. You know, it's just, it's crazy. So, Charity had repeatedly sought protection, warning authorities and sharing her fears publicly. Pleas went unanswered. Court filing shows she was in the midst of divorce proceedings, highlighting the dangers victims face even when they follow the legal channels that they're supposed to. Her father called it a preventable tragedy. Neighbors are grappling with grief, outrage, and a failure of a system meant to protect victims. Where are their cameras, the neighbors? You must have seen the car going to and from. You can't tell me you haven't. You can't tell me you live where they do and they don't have cameras. Let's see here. It's just crazy. What's saying here? They were shot. Her husband was arrested for child endangerment and domestic violence in February. In March, she filed for divorce and full custody of their twins and for a protective order, too. It's a huge, messy divorce. He or his lawyer contacted her about seeing the kids privately. She had alarms going off in her head. Her lawyer sent in a letter and request for an emergency hearing and a protective order. They had court on December 2nd. The husband is well known for huge anger issues. He got a divorce in 2012. And the ex-wife died too, but was labeled that she took her own life. Gunshot. Nasty divorce, fight over the kids. Someone said they delivered groceries to their house at the end of September and they live out in the country. Not much for neighbors. Gated property, which you need a code for, and surrounded by woods. The police got a well-checked call from someone, and when no one answered the door, they were let inside, and they argue about who let them inside, to workers or to somebody else. That's really not, I don't think that's the issue. Something is totally bizarre that nobody's really, that they're telling the community no one's in any danger, but who's the suspect? They said the father's not the suspect. Okay, so they're saying that could be just misleading him to make a mistake and they'll get him, but how would he not be the suspect? Let's see here. It's just infuriating that there's not more on this. Okay. So she did show up, because there's rumors out there that she did not show up to the hearing on December 2nd. She did. And also there was someone with her that was taking notes. Now, her adult son, John, said the family has not yet received details from law enforcement. But they received some details because in their interview, they talk about her being shot in the head and the chest. So they have some details. He described his mother as someone he had loved and cared for him since she had him at 16, and says it is painful trying to understand what happened to her and the twins. The investigators state they don't believe there's any ongoing threat to the public. I don't get it. Okay, let me see what this is about. This is just go crazy. I don't know, they keep acting like he's been arrested or something. There was a well-documented history of domestic violence. Yes, we know that. And he has 3 older children with his first wife, who apparently she's a doctor as well, and still alive, the only one of his wives that are still alive. It's just like, it seems like nobody's looking at it. It's really, really crazy. I mean, this happened, what now, like 5 days ago? And he's still walking around? Something's crazy. Hi, Super Chat Cat. Hello, Sassy. You're trying to shampoo your carpets. A new one. A new what? Carpet shampooer? So, yeah, that's what's going on there. That's just crazy. I don't understand it. So, and I told you, Austin Lynch is supposed to be in court tomorrow. Brian Walsh, trial back on, and I hope they bring in some other witnesses other than, what time did that text come in? You know, that did we even finish with that last Friday? I don't even know, because I just couldn't even bear to watch that anymore. I'd like to hear from friends and coworkers and have his mother take the stand or something. Isn't that his mother that sits behind him? I doubt he'll take the stand. Okay, so what else is going on? What else? What? Hold on, I can't see. I gotta make it bigger. My chat is way too small for me to see. Super chat. Wasn't Shrilla a breakup case too? Well, yes, they broke up on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, right? So, yeah. On another note, has anyone seen the ads for that washing machine cleaner? You know, the one that's all over YouTube, and it's like, it tells you that there's an ecosystem growing in behind your washer. Has anybody been seeing the ads for that? I bought the darn stuff today, okay? Because I couldn't stop seeing the ads for that, so then I started to research it and see if it was, you know, real or what the heck was going on, and I couldn't find anything negative about it. So they have like a money back guarantee or whatever, so I ordered it. Okay? Let's see what it is. Has everybody been seeing the ads on this stuff? If you get it on Amazon, you don't have, if you buy it on their website, it's $19.99, and then they say you get a special $10 gift or something, but they want you to pay shipping. But if you have an Amazon Prime account, you can get it on Amazon for $17.99, the same amount. You do the subscribe and save, and then you can change your subscribe and save and turn it off, and you don't pay shipping. So I ordered it. So I'm going to tell you about it, if it works. Because all I did today was see that stuff, and I can't get that out of my head. Has anybody used it? Has anybody been seeing ads for it? Is anybody listening? Is anybody listening? You have not, Holly, seen the ads on it? That's all I got. It's horrendous. If you see the ads on it, you'll take 3 showers and order the stuff. It's crazy. It's actually enzymes that you run it through a hot cycle in your wash, and it breaks down all the crap that's behind there, supposedly, and the enzymes eat it. So I'll see. It's a money-back guarantee, and the people, I researched it, like with a lot of different places. People doing actual reviews, the reviews on the company, people on forums, people on social media, you know, and I couldn't find anybody saying that it didn't work. So I'm going to give it a shot. Scooter? Where's Scooter? How was Walmart and the Grinch meal? You never even told us. We asked you and you never even told us how it was. Did you get the socks? She went for socks. She doesn't even answer. Okay, so now I'm all like hungry now. I don't know what the heck I am anymore. But does anybody want to talk about anything else? What's going on? Is anybody finding anything else? I'm just disgusted by those murders, like that are not telling anybody anything. And I understand and I respect there is an investigation. I understand and respect that they may be doing this to make him feel at ease, to see what he will do. And I understand that, but it's infuriating because it's been 5 days and it doesn't seem like he's like a rocket. I know he's a DO, he's not in medical, he's a DO. He didn't go to doctor of osteopathy, and that's not as difficult as being a medical doctor. It's not, okay? And, but, you know, you would think he has to be somewhat intelligent, but sometimes those kind of people think they're so smart, they're the smartest person in the room, and they're pompous and they're arrogant and they make stupid mistakes. So maybe they're just telling him he's not a suspect. And, well, Einstein, if they're telling you you're not a suspect and they're telling the public there's no fear, well, who do they think killed her then? And the kids. Him. And if he just thought about it, he'd know. But anyway. What else is going on? Tomorrow's Monday, December 8th. You know what? Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Let's do something totally different. Totally different. My stomach's gonna grumble because I'm hungry. All right, let's do this. Let's look at some vintage see if I can find what I'm looking for. Who remembers this? Why can't I get this? Hold on a minute. Who misses the magic of this and what magic this brought to your life? And if you tell me you don't, you're lying. I'm trying to, oh my gosh, why can't I find what, I just had it. Hold on a minute. Okay. It's not the one I want. I want the... You're probably thinking about, what am I doing? Who remembers that? Shoot, that's still not the one I want. Hang on a second. I am going crazy. You don't listen to me. Okay. Get over there. Who remembers the Christmas wish book from Sears? My oldest kids, they had the Christmas wish book. And they also had the Toys R Us one. Who remembers the Toys R Us, right? Didn't you used to get that and go crazy in it? Making a list. And looking at all the stuff that you normally don't see at Sears, because we didn't have the internet where you could just look up all kinds of toys, right? So you would see a lot of things that you would never see again. $19.75. Look at this. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Look at this. Abe Books has a 1970 Sears Roebuck wish book. It's $175. And someone drew on it. It's $175. It's in stock. And it's $6.99. You're not even getting free shipping. It's $6.99 shipping. Uh-oh, what happened? Look at that. That was the doll. That's the way Christmas was. Cover merchandise is sold inside. You can order toys on page 170 to 232 until April 26th of 1980. And remember, you had to get the orders in right away. Remember, it was like December 12th. It was too late. There was no... You had to call it in or... It's crazy. And they'd say, oh, too late for Christmas. Because they didn't have things like 2-day delivery and stuff like that. Can't believe those dolls were only $14.99, $4.99. Which one was that? A 13-inch baby doll from France, $5.99. From France. Interesting, huh? See what else here. Let's see what else here. Hold on a minute. Who remembers these? Rock'em Sock'em. I don't remember if I had those. Pong. Remember Pong? I don't think our Pong was like that. I think our Pong was like on this other weird contraption kind of game. That's all you had is Pong. Yeah. And you had that first Atari. I thought this was called Mr. Mouth. Mr. Mouth. Wasn't that called Mr. Mouth? saying Melody Mike. I thought that was called Mr. Mouth. Mr. Mouth, Mr. Mouth. No. Why do I look at this doll? I think that I found that doll somewhere for someone. Oh, the Sunshine Family. I still have, I know I have the baby because I used the baby in my dollhouse. And I have the Sunshine Family. I got the Sunshine Family. They were like a hippie kind of, instead of Barbies, you had the Sunshine Family. They had a baby. And I thought it was from that movie. My sister used to keep thinking it was from that movie Sunshine that you couldn't stop watching, that you can never find on TV. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is more of the Sunshine Family. And they had another baby too. It was a bigger girl. I have that one too. Trying to see, where's their bigger girl? How come we don't see the bigger girl? I know I had the bigger girl. Where the heck is she? Yeah, it's this girl. This one. What was this? The big sister or something? Little Sweets. Her. And they even had a craft store, a Sunshine Family craft store. A big friendly place where you can help the Sunshine Family dolls make and sell crafts and share good times with friends and neighbors. And then you could get a special box with the I think I had the craft store. I'm trying to see which one I had. And then I had, I'm trying to see which ones I don't know. I think I had this one. Came with the let's see. Madcap Molly, remember that doll? And I have that too. And then what happened to mine? Something happened. Yeah, what the heck? I know a guy that got his sister a Madcap Molly doll like 20 years ago in the original box, and she like flipped out of her mind. was like her favorite doll and her mother threw it away or something. I don't know what happened. See where you guys are and what you're saying. Is anybody saying anything? Did someone draw a stash on the mommy doll? I don't know. They did something. Hi, Amy. How are you? You had that Holly Hobby lunchbox? You loved the Christmas wish book? Yeah. Simpler times. Let's see what else we got here. Let us see. There's something with that dance arena doll. I saw that maybe it was in an auction or something, and somebody wanted it, and it was, I forget what the freak it was. I remember the Dawn dolls. Who remembers the Dawn dolls? But I told you, my girlfriend, they had a pharmacy back when the pharmacies used to have big gift shops, and they had a whole room of Madame Alexander dolls, and she was a real tomboy. So really, I said, oh my gosh, I would freak out if that were, my parents had that. I would be every doll. But the Sofficina dolls, they're like that. I still have mine. Let me see. The Flatsy, yeah, those were. Let me see what we got here. Drowsy, who remembers Drowsy? Oh my gosh, I had this Barbie. This is the one with the hips, and she was like in the 70s. Remember this one? She had a big lots of eyeshadow on. I don't remember this one. Baby Won't Let Go. Baby Won't Let Go. I used to get lots of dolls like that. Remember, they used to be in the boxes and they had a name. Oh my gosh. Chris's shoe would be full of them, but I don't remember Baby Won't Let Go. I had one that got sick and her cheeks turned red, and Baby Won't Let Go. That little kitchen set, which we remembered what it was when we looked it up once. Baby Won't Let Go. This is one for Australia. It says for Australia. April shower. Well, this doll was before her time. I never heard of this one either. Where the heck is she? Hold on a minute. Where'd she go? I don't know where she went. Oh, come on. She was a good one. I wanted to show you guys. Let me see. Oh my gosh, remember this? My older kids had this stuff, I'm pretty sure. Where's this from? 89, yeah. The Little People bath products. Remember that? Why is this one is so big now? I can't see. Remember that? Yeah, hold on. Baby Chrissy, though, I never had her. My friend had her. I think, did she? We had the Cynthia dolls. That was the Baby Chrissy. I had the Baby Brother Tender Love. I had I think all the Tender Love babies. I loved them. I remember the one my mother ran the piano downstairs. I still remember certain things like that to this day, little bits of that. It's crazy. I have a doll just like this, a brand new in the box upstairs. This one, with the pacifier and everything. I don't remember this. Bye Bye Diapers. Uh-oh, what happened? Bye Bye Diapers. Uh-oh, there's the Cabbage Patch. What happened to the Bye Bye Diapers? Bye Bye Diapers, what happened to you? There you are. Uh-oh, I lost you again. There you are. Bye Bye Diapers. These Madame Alexanders, I have these, and that's Pussycat, Rosie Posy, classic baby dolls. Though I remember there used to be really big ones in my friend's pharmacy, and then they stopped like making them, and everybody was collecting the little ones of the world. That's what my sister-in-law collected. I never heard of this doll. 1974. She's perpetually sad. Here, honey, I got you a perpetually sad or pouty doll. She's perpetually sad. It's perpetually sad Patty. Perpetually sad Patty. Perpetually sad Patty. Let's see. Okay, wait a second. I'm trying to find something. Let's see that you might remember. I'm seeing all the same kind of thing. That's not good. Let's go to something else. Get out of there. Wonder if anybody's here with me. Are you guys here with me, or have you all left me? You all left me alone. I still have most of my childhood dolls. Everything is packed away right now, says Super Chat. Look up Honey Hill Bunch. Honey Hill Bunch, okay. Honey Hill Bunch. A Honey Hill Bunch. I've heard of them. I don't think I ever had them, but I've heard of them. Honey Hill. And I think someone has told us to look them up before. Maybe it was you. Honey Hill Bunch. Let's see. By Mattel. Wasn't everything almost made by Mattel? By Coleco. That's why Jimmy Drop It doll. By Coleco. Need something dropped? Give it to Jimmy. Jimmy will drop it. That's the Honey Hill Bunch. If you're hankering for one, you can find one for $149 on eBay. New in the box. Okay, let's look at something else. Let's look at everybody has to remember this. I have this and superfection. Superfection, you had to put two pieces together. Oh my gosh. I had both of these. I didn't have the football game because I didn't, but I had Merlin and I had that blip. And I remember I think I bought one of those blips for my niece that's 2 years younger than me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I just opened it. Where did it go? That's weird. Not that one. Hold on, I gotta see where did it go? Oh, it's right there. Hold on, I just saw it. Get over there. Where are you? Let me close some of these here. I don't know where you went. Did you go over there? No. That's so weird. Maybe. I think maybe you went over here. There you go. That's where you're hiding. So I had Merlin and I had Blip, but that's the football game run, right? Yeah. I don't remember this game. Looks like it's by Ideal. That one I don't remember. This one, my friend up here had this one, I remember. We used to play this. Rebound. Now where did that one go to? Keeps overshooting. Right there. Okay. Mousetrap. I remember I got that from my friends who were twins. Got that for one, got the clue for the other. And my mother got me each one for myself. And then we went to the shore, to their house, and with a couple other kids. Let's see. Operation Everybody Remembers. think I remember the commercial for this. Pass it on. So small. Why is it so small? How many? This is funny. If anybody in true crime has this, Kojak detective game. Oh gosh, Beat the Clock was my favorite freaking show with my sister. And I think we did have the game, but we could never be like the show. Or did that go now? It overshot again. Yeah. Oh, remember that company, Aurora? Yeah, I remember this. Skittle Pool. Oh, this one. Ants in the Pants. Goes along with Cootie and Don't Break the Ice. I love Don't Break the Ice. Let me see what you guys are doing. You gotta run. Okay, Holly, sorry. Hi, Twisted. Can I please start over? With what? With what? The true crime? Or the nostalgia. We went into nostalgia because I was getting too upset with the true crime. I was getting pissed. What did you say about Velcro? What did you say, Amy? Oh, their hands Velcro together? Yeah, I was getting pissed, Twisted, about that. That they didn't arrest the husband in that case, and then pissed at the whole thing. I'll do a quick recap for you. A 30-year-old man from Bethpage, Long Island, when he was already in trouble, already wearing an ankle monitor, and on the way to his parents' delicatessen and pizza shop in Bethpage, Long Island, that they've had since, I think what they say, almost 30 years, Italian immigrants. 62 was the mother, 70 was the father, and he went over there. He was estranged from the family, and he just went over there and stabbed them to death after 9 in the morning, after he had went into a coffee shop and slapped some other server or something on the butt, and he slapped her, and there were a 911 call for that. Then he went over there and he killed both parents, and then he told a customer, I just stabbed them both, and arrested him, and he's being treated for injuries and a psych eval. You made it to alive. Hi, Shug. Just got home for a weekend trip. Now I'm celebrating my 51st birthday with my chat family and my favorite rambling mommy. Hi, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shug. Happy birthday to you. Okay, then the next story was the Florida Rollins University senior who had an AR-15 under his bed with a loaded magazine. The AR was unloaded. He had a loaded magazine. He had some unloaded things. He had some other weapons in the room. He knew that there were no weapons allowed, but he had said that he just traveled from New Jersey with that AR-15 and back, and you know, he didn't think there'd be any big deal having 1,500 rounds of ammunition delivered to the college, which kind of tipped off, you know, the administration, and they did a search of his room and they found the AR-15, and that's not allowed. So he was arrested, and he was very cooperative, and he said that, you know, he just liked shooting. He didn't really see, he knew that the weapons were not allowed, so then why'd you bring it? But he didn't think there'd be any problem with the ammunition, and he just likes to shoot. And they let him go. They let him go pre-trial. You're okay to go, but you can't go back to college. So maybe you have a lot of animosity about that, but we're going to let you go. Okay. So yeah, he's out, and then the third story was I went into an 18-year-old in England who was a straight A student, finishing his first semester of college out. He was a member of 2 football teams over there. He was out with his friends celebrating the end of the semester, and he was killed, stabbed to death. 18. And 4 people were arrested on that. 3 men and a woman. And they ranged in age in their 20s, and somebody was in their 50s. And then I told you about a son in Massachusetts who everyone said the whole family was a stellar family, including the son who's in his 40s that did what I'm going to tell you. And they're like, don't judge a book by his cover because he's really a good guy. We don't know what happened. He should probably have a psych eval and stuff and see if anything is going on with him. But he said he couldn't take any more of his mother's arthritis and her scoliosis. And his mother was 70-something, I think his father was 85. So what he did was just poured gasoline on the first floor of their house and lit it on fire with them alive inside. And he heard them, he told the police, screaming for help. And the neighbors reported this smoke and everything, but they were deceased. So that was another story I told you about. And then I think then we just went into a recap of that Charity Beallis, and that no one's been arrested, and her son and father spoke to the media, and they said that without a doubt they believe it is Randy, and it was just kind of infuriating. Well, how could it be Randy? And how could you say he's not a suspect, and yet you say the public's not in any danger? Well, then who's the suspect? So I think they're just playing and toying with him. So there you are. You're all caught up. You're all caught up there. See what I did, Twisted? I caught you all up. Oh, you love it? Okay. What else is going on? What else? I don't know. You're welcome. I don't know what else is going on. What else is going on? Oh, and then in the beginning I talked about how these YouTube streets are just plain brutal with what's going on with people, but that's a whole nother 9 yards. Half a dozen of another. Whatever the heck that means. I don't even know what's going on. Where is everybody? If you're able to hype the video. If you're able to share the video, share the video. I don't know. We got to get our algorithms corrected here. And where does anybody know? Okay. Abuelita, I am very worried about Abuelita. She had very serious medical tests on the 2nd. He asked us to pray for her, and I have not seen Abuelita. I'm really, really worried about Abuelita, so please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. Lucky Ducky, I don't know where Lucky Ducky is. Oh, you're there, Bank. Hey. I don't know where Lucky Ducky is. I'm out of... You're out of hypes. Oh, you hype those? Okay, thank you. You're all out of hypes. That sounds like an Air Supply song. I'm all out of hypes. I can't hype your videos. I've waited too long. Oh, Abuelita's there. You're hot. You're here. You've been going. Everybody's been wondering about you. Are you okay? How'd your tests go? You're not feeling good? Sorry to hear that. How did the test go? The tests are good. I get to restart treatment, but the pain is worse than ever. Oh boy. That's too bad. And they can't give you anything to give you some relief? Or you don't have anything to give you some relief? I'm freezing. I don't know why I'm freezing. Lucky Ducky. Let me see if Lucky Ducky got back to my email. No, I don't see it. I really hope everything's okay with Lucky Ducky. Muscle relaxers make you sleep so much. Oh. I'm good. No, the napkins, Rosalita brought you the napkins. Didn't you hear that, Twisted? Rosalita's buying you the napkins. Did you understand that? She's buying them for you. Isn't that nice? You don't owe anything for the napkins. She wants me to bill her and she'd send them to you. Very nice, right? And she's buying them for Denise. I'm going to get your stuff all together tomorrow and then I'll send you a PayPal request and get your stuff shipped out. I just don't know where Lucky is, because remember I made Lucky all those canisters and everything, and a lot of that handmade stuff, and I sent everything out, and I just wanted Lucky to have it because it was like winter stuff, so I sent it before she even sent me the payment, and now I can't get a hold of her. But she said she's been with me for a long time. I mean, I just don't, I hope everything's okay with her, but I can't get in touch with her. When I sent then I just sent her a notebook page because she had so much stuff, and she's like, oh, awesome. And I don't know. Okay, thank her for me if she isn't here. Wow, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's what we were trying to tell you, that Rosalita bought them for you. And that's when you asked me, where did she live, remember? So, what else is going on? Tomorrow again, Brian Walsh will be on trial, and also Austin Lynch is supposed to go to court too. What exactly for? I know it must be some type of a hearing. I'm not exactly sure what. If it's just a preliminary hearing, probably. I wonder if they will show him this time. You scared Lucky? Ducky? Why? Lucky Ducky, you scared? Uh-oh. I don't know. I don't think so. I hope everything's okay. And Marianne came in, was it yesterday? Yesterday, right? Yeah. That was good. So we were worried about Marianne. What else? Oh, no, Rosalita, for asking where she lived. No, you didn't. No. We just thought, you thought she took your napkins and you were going to go down there and shake her up. Shake her down. Shake her up, shake her down. Shake her up and down. I don't know. I don't think no, Rosalita's not scared. I don't think so. But I don't know where Lucky is. Lucky, please answer my email. I'm getting nervous. Anyway, what else? So tomorrow's the trial. Tomorrow's the other court hearing, whatever, for that kid. What else is going on tomorrow? I am so cold. All of a sudden I'm like freezing. I'm freezing. I have to get another shelving unit set up in my craft room. I was doing some work in there. That's how I got into the whole napkin thing, because I was finding napkins. And then I remembered that you wanted napkins and I want to get your package out. And there was somebody else that wanted napkins, and I was trying to get all that out. So I got some of that out. And trying to think, and I found a bunch of stuff I should have put in the auction. I thought I found that. I put it somewhere in my craft room and I found it, and I didn't do that. It could have happened with my one leg and no hearing. Oh, she should be shaking. Oh my goodness. Dear. Oh no. Oh dear. Binky, are you still here? Oh, and then tomorrow, I know what. We have to have a members live because I have to tell you about those chapters that I read in the Murdoch book, and I hope that I'll read a few more. I might be finished with it completely because we have to have another members live, and then I've got to do I think 2 more members lives. What's going on? Anything about that church thing? Or you said they arrested the people? Why don't you call in or something? I'm feeling lonely. May I ask how your son Ethan is doing? Yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's hard. Him and the mutual friend who they've known, Ethan and the mutual friend have known each other almost their whole lives. They've been a tremendous support to each other. So, that's been good. But, they're both going through a lot. Yeah. I'll give you the number. All right. Give you the number. But thank you for the prayers. Yeah. It's sad. Because I'll update them sometimes on what's going on with the court, and then, but then it's so hard. Yeah, it's really hard. Let's see, where's this now? I have to get to Binky. Where's the... Carolyn. Now I've got to find Binky. Oh, Luke has to go to the salon, I think on Saturday. Or I wonder if it is Saturday or Thursday. I don't know. It's something like that. Binky. Oh, I can't stand this Facebook thing. Does anybody else have this, that your messenger, every time you go into it, you've got to put a number now for your chats to sync up on your messenger? I can't stand it. It's ridiculous. Now it's not syncing up at all. Won't even show me the chat. Try to do it again. I'm getting so hungry. Okay, let me see if it'll do it now. I don't know. Still not doing it, Binky. I'm just going to try to go to your page and see if I can message you from there. It's really being a jerk. And now I never know which one it is because she has 14 profiles. Okay, I'm going to send it to this one. I hope this is the right one. All right. Is it the one? I hope it's the one with your sons in the header. Is that the right one? Now, is it going to even let me message you? This is so dumb. This is going to be crazy. I'm going to write it right on your wall because you can delete it, but it will not let me send you a message. I don't know what is wrong with my messenger. I'm putting it right on your freaking wall. So if we get a whole bunch of weirdo wackos that call in, we'll know why. You can delete it after you call in or something. I don't know what to tell you. I'm writing it right on your wall. It's on the wall with the one where you have your short hair. I just wrote it. It just says Zoom. So we're going to get a bunch of crazy people on here probably. That should add to the fun tonight. Crazy people. Never know who's calling in. We never know. We never close our eyes. Okay. I'm so hungry, I gotta go eat something. Okay. Do you see it, Binky? Where I put it? I put it on your wall so we can get a lot of crazy people that call in. Let's just put it up. Just publish the number. We used to do that, you guys. We used to put the number. Oh, it used to be scary. It was like a box of chocolates. You never knew who was going to be on the line. I wrote it on the wall, the one where the page where you have the short hair and you have your sons in the header. The one that begins with a B. Your name begins with B. The shrimp and grits was pretty good for frozen shrimp and grits. I mean, it's not Edisto stuff. It's not the Edisto shrimp, okay? But it was okay. I mean, I would get it again. For a frozen meal, it was okay. You know what else is really good is the Margaritaville shrimp scampi, because I get that down in Edisto sometimes, and then it's frozen. And then there's another frozen shrimp. I think it's the C-Pack one. Shrimp scampi is really good. Facebook, yes, Facebook. Yeah. I put it right on your wall. Bunch of people could be calling in. All of Johnny's friends and stuff. We never know what's going to happen. Stay tuned, folks. I am so hungry. I didn't eat lunch. Hold on a minute. I gotta gotta get something. Hang on, they're right there. You can call in, Abby. I'll hear you and I'll jump. I'll run. Oh, brother. That's what I'll have. Oh, brother. Brother. Come on in, Bucky. Binky. Do you see it, Bink? Oh my gosh. Does she see it? Oh, I can't. Oh my goodness, that's the thing. Hold on a minute. I can't, hold on. It won't. It won't let me into my messenger, but they can't. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Hold on a second. I know what I can do. Hold on. Let me see. All right, let me think. You can't see it on your Facebook page? It's the first post, Bink. Look at the post. It says Zoom. See the post that says Zoom on your Facebook page? Where's Johnny? Get Johnny. He'll see it. You got it. Okay, good. Oh, boy. Everybody else will be here from Bink's page except for Bink. Where is Scooter? She is ignoring us so badly. She only talks to me through the messenger. What? You could see that light on from upstairs?
From sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I heard noise and I came over.
Hmm?
I heard noise and I came over.
Okay.
And I saw it. It's no joke.
What? You got it? Okay, here she comes. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. What's going on?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here freezing.
Oh, you're cold too?
Yeah. I'm gonna put on my sweater.
I started to shiver.
I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at the cardiologist. And as far as the church goes, when I left there today, I had to get a ride home, and the lady I rode with, she told me that, I go, what windows did they shoot up? Goes, these ones right here, it's like the main part of the church, the front of the church, where we have rooms where we have Bible studies and stuff in there. And she said it was, they shot up all the front windows, and then they went up and down the street and shot into all the staff members' houses. And I don't know what time it was, but it couldn't have been too late because the choir was in the choir room practicing, and they just hit the ground. They hit the floor, and the police were called, and it turned out it was a man who went to our church. His son is the one that did it, and they arrested him. He said he just has mental problems.
How old is he?
Like 19.
Crazy.
So, crazy. It was crazy. I didn't feel scared in there tonight, but it wasn't put on the news either. You know how sometimes they have car chases,
Yeah.
and then people see that and they want to have their time on the camera. Their
So
5
dumb.
minutes of fame. But we didn't. They didn't put it. We looked for it all over the news. It wasn't on the news at all. So, but the church is big. It's a big church. We have a lot of people there, and word of mouth. It could still get out, and someone else could try that.
That's not the one where that your friend used to sing, is it?
No. She sang in a great big one. She sang in the Crystal Cathedral. But our church is big. We got the whole corner is the church, and then they have a car wash next to the church. They own that, and across the street there's a big brick building where we do all our care team work. Write letters to people and notes, and that's where all the workers have their private offices. That was hit. They shot up windows in there.
Wow.
But the police were called, and they came right out and got him. Caught him right there.
What, he had like an automatic rifle? Semi-automatic rifle?
I didn't know. That the pastor didn't tell us too much details about it. He just wanted to let us know that he was caught, and he wanted us all to be there the Monday after that so we could do the Christmas tree lighting, but I didn't go to that. I was kind of eerie about that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I believe it. What
It's
else?
just like you say, the world's going crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
you can't go anywhere without fearing
No,
something's going to happen, you know, but you can't live your life like that in fear.
no, you can't. You can't. But I mean, people are just crazy now. They're just right away.
Yeah, they went to like Chuck E. Cheese and shot up inside there. That's the last place you think someone's going to go in and shoot a
Wow.
bunch of little kids. The bowling alley, they did it at the bowling alley, not the one I would go to, but they've done it at the bowling alley.
Crazy.
They don't have any preference. They'll just go anywhere. Wherever they want to go, they'll go. That's how what I think.
It's terrible.
And to think, you know, like when I had my big dog a few years ago, I would walk around late at night.
Yeah, that's
with
why
him.
I wouldn't be going around anywhere late at night.
Last night, me and Johnny were out front hanging up that big wreath outside, and the friggin' coyote goes running by. He goes, "Mom, there's a coyote." I ran and I got Bob Barker, I put him in the house, and it just kept running, but still, it was right in front of our house.
A coyote, really? And you live where
Yeah.
it's like really populated, right?
Yeah, like I'm right one house away from you, turn in the driveway and you're going to McDonald's and to a grocery store and the Dollar Tree, and then the main boulevard's right there.
Mm.
And they're over here, and they come out in the daytime even. They go up on people's yards and go to the bathroom. We saw a video of that whenever
Wait, who
someone,
does? The coyotes?
yeah,
Really?
in the broad daylight.
Great.
The riverbed where I heard that they stay at, or they're there a lot, is like a mile or two away from us. You know, you got to go some distance to get to the riverbed, but they must have cleaned up out there, and they're coming out here to find people's little animals.
So cold. Yeah.
That might be why my cats all stay in the backyard now. I don't know, but they changed. They used to be in the front. You go out the front door, and they were all over the place. Now they stay out in the back.
Mm.
But they can jump 8 feet. Coyotes can jump up to 8 feet.
You still have that cat scooter?
Yeah. Yeah.
You haven't named one Carolyn or Linda yet?
No, I didn't. Hopefully I don't have a chance to. I have two that I don't have names. I'll name them. They're both white. I can't tell them the difference, but I'll call one Carolyn and one Linda.
Okay.
I just go, "Hey, kitty, kitty," and then they come and they'll eat.
Yeah.
This big white cat from down the street, he's probably this big, and I have a black cat that big. Her name's Molly. Well, this cat, he lives down the street. His name's Ollie, and those are the ones, they get up on their back legs and they fight like people. They just jump. You should hear them jump and bang on our bedroom wall. They're fighting right there. And I freak out. I don't know. I'll smack the windows. I'll hit the walls. If they're in the front yard, I'll turn on the hose just to get them. I don't want
My
to get
daughter
them wet.
trapped up that shit. My daughter caught some cats, and then she got them adopted. But the neighbors down the street, they were kittens. They were 7 months old, and then she brought them in. They had them spayed, and then they adopted both of the kittens.
Good for
And
her.
then the mother is too feral to be tamed, so my daughter got her $160 cat house, which is this 2-story cat house, and then she
Wow.
got hay delivered to Brooklyn, right? Oh my gosh.
Wow.
She got hay, and she's put hay inside there so that the cat, and she feeds the cat, the feral one. So the cat
Yeah,
has a shelter and got it spayed so that it doesn't have any more kittens, and because she works on the cat rescue stuff, and yeah.
We have a cat that we cannot catch. We've had her forever, and it wasn't our cat. Well, we had no cats when we moved in this house, but the cat next door had babies, but she had them over in my yard. So they were ferals, and it took about 4 litters before the kittens weren't considered feral. They were like,
Well, you could take them if they're young enough. Like my daughter's cat was rescued by somebody. It was a street cat, but now it lives a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must have seen her stories where she was trapping these cats.
I did.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we still can't catch this one. I mean, they put a cage up on a stick in my backyard all the way, the rope went all the way down my driveway. They stood in the front, on the sidewalk, and we put the food there, and we're waiting for the cat to go in there. She will not go near a cage. There's no way, nobody can catch her.
Oh, okay.
And she's the one that hasn't been fixed, of course, so there's always new kittens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the 7-month-old kittens, they were pregnant when they spayed them. So
Oh,
she said it's
gosh.
good that they did that because they weren't ready to have kittens and stuff.
Yeah,
And that was like, they were way too young, and
yeah.
now they live a really good life with the other neighbor there. She showed them on like velvet couches inside, you know.
Yeah.
They're both living.
I leave my door open sometimes and they'll come in here. But my husband, if I do it when he's not looking, and then all of a sudden he's in the kitchen doing something, he'll go, "There's a cat in here!" He flips out like there's a burglar in our house. And I'm like, okay, I'll get him. But he goes, "Are you letting cats in here?" No, I'm not letting them in, but I do sometimes because they want to come in and it's cold out there.
Yeah.
I wish we would have done this a long time ago, is build a big cage, like as big as my backyard is. An enclosure, not a cage, but it's a cage, but it's an enclosure. It has the trees, it has the sun, it has a roof, so that all the cats can stay in there that I get. Because I don't, my neighbors hate me because the cats use their yards to go to the bathroom. I was picking up cat mess at my one neighbor on this side for the longest time, and then I said, wait a minute, how do you know it's my cat? I didn't even own a cat when I moved in here. I just feed them. So they're mine, they said. If you feed them, they're yours. And if you want them to, you don't want them to come back, stop feeding them. I can't do that.
Right.
I can't. And I can't be there when they catch them in the cages. I tell them, wait till I go to Edisto and do your thing then. My husband says he takes them to the cat circus, wherever that is, I don't know. But when I come home, there's always less cats than when I left.
Cat circus.
But I hate that. I don't care what animal it is. Even when that coyote hit me, I felt so bad for him.
Mm.
I wanted to help him.
Yeah. That's something. So you got to go to the cardiologist tomorrow. Do you have to have a stress test or something?
I don't know, just a pre-op
Oh.
test for the pre-op. I'm really nervous now, but I'm still staying positive because my neighbor caught me tonight walking to my brother's, and she says, "Evelyn," she says, "well, you lost so much weight." And so we started talking, and I told her I was going to the doctor and stuff. She said, "That happened to me. You're going to be just fine."
Yeah.
She's pretty old. That's the one who had your granddaughter who got in that car
Oh,
accident.
what happened with that?
You're not going to believe this. She's out. She never went to jail.
And she's not charged?
Well, they said they cited her, but we looked online and she was in the jail, it said. And for bodily harm, killing poor people, actually, and injuring her passenger. But her dad, I talked to her dad, and he said she was never in jail. She went from one hospital to, he went to the hospital and told him, "Here's my insurance card," which was Kaiser. So they changed her to that hospital, and when she got there, they found all kinds of fractures that the first hospital didn't find on her. She had the big thing on her head because of her neck, but now she's back to work. She don't live there no more. She lives somewhere else.
That's weird.
I heard that the people in the car, their parents are not suing her, they're suing the police for getting in a wreck with that car and not getting them off the freeway.
I don't know. That's weird.
And her dad said he has 2 lawyers too, in case anybody does come after him, or he goes, she'll have to go to jail for being under the influence. There's no way around that. But I would think they would give her some leniency after they see what the cops did, to try to protect themselves.
Yeah, I know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Scooter, did you hear Scooter got her Grinch meal?
No.
She came in here earlier, but she's, I don't know what she's doing. She told me yesterday she was going to highlight for the auction, and she was just in Walmart and going to come right out, and she never did. I don't know what's.
She told me she was. Remember, I think it was yesterday. She said she was letting Lexi drive,
Yeah, but then she was.
and then she had to take the other one to Walmart so she could
Yeah.
get some stuff.
And then she wanted to get a Grinch meal the night before.
What's the Grinch meal?
Something at McDonald's where you get Grinch socks or something. But then Jimmy told her he was making homemade French fries, and then she had a hankering for that, and she told Lexi, "I don't know if I'm going to get a Grinch meal. I think I want to go home and make fries in the air fryer." And so I don't know what she ended up doing, and she just she was in here tonight for a few minutes, and who knows where she is now.
Yeah, I didn't call her today.
She texts in a text, and I don't know, like about things. I don't know, but it's not about anything really. She watches a lot of real wacky stuff. It's on my feed, yeah. Like she'll go, "Oh, here, watch this about this guy that goes into a gas station." It's like or watch this, like this deposition that she thinks is so entertaining. It's like nobody you've ever seen, and it's not entertaining. And she could watch it for hours, but if you show her something that is entertaining, she's like, "Oh, yeah, that's not. I don't want to watch that now. Later." But she watches like the most boring stuff, or really like weird stuff with like this some of these families she watches. I can't do it.
She dances to the beat of her own drum.
Yeah, I don't know what damn drum she's dancing to. I don't know. She got her tree up though, yeah. But,
Yeah, I should go take a picture of outside. It looks so nice now. We have that big wreath on our fence, like on our driveway. And it looks so beautiful.
yeah, but I hope somebody doesn't take your shells.
Yeah, to take the shells, it's kind of tricky to get it off there because it's just so big. I'll measure it and tell you how big it is. And Johnny put it like on a ladder that hooks on the fence, and then put a wire to it. So our lights are on 24/7 now.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I got a wreath on the door. That's about all. I got to get a tree. But my cousin is coming in from Italy, and he's here from Italy, but he's coming up to see us. And then Gia's like driving me up a tree because she's a planner, and I'm not a planner. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So, what are we going to do? So I gave her a couple of things that are happening, but like she wants to know like exactly what, like she wants an itinerary, like that. She's that kind of person, and I'm told her I'm not that kind of person. So
yeah, you gotta get a tree though for when he comes up.
we'll see. Well, I have my tree.
Down.
Yeah, I use an artificial tree, so I have the tree. And she's got her tree, and let me see.
And you never met?
Never. They've met him because when they went to Italy, but this is the first time he's been in the United States.
Wow.
Yeah, he speaks perfect English. So, yeah. And then my brother's gonna have a big party between Christmas and New Year's at his hunting club, fish hunting and fishing club. That's it. That sounds like that Murdoch guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of creepy. and he's a lawyer, right? So it sounds like kind of creepy because him and his law buddies own that thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds creepy. Okay.
That thing you were talking about last night about that man who he killed his first wife.
Yeah, and they haven't arrested him.
They haven't, and he's a doctor.
He's a doctor, and I don't understand it. And they told the public, "You're safe." Well, if their public is safe, then who killed these people?
Yeah, and he went to court for strangling his wife
In February. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that's safe. That sounds like someone who's like a tick bomb. What do they call them?
Yeah, ticking time bomb.
Yeah, anything could make him go off.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying. And so I just think the police are lying to him, saying you're not a suspect and waiting for him to mess up. But how could they not have anything on this guy? Come on. And it's been like 5 days.
Yeah, but they do have to have all their ducks in a row, because otherwise they could blow the whole case if they don't have exactly what they need.
I know, but man. And they
I
think
know.
he killed his second wife too, and the second wife's family is like, this needs to be investigated. We're going to make videos on what happened to, the second wife.
And the kids,
He killed the twins. He killed 2 6-year-olds.
yeah.
Well, I mean, allegedly. Okay, who
Yeah.
else did it?
And he pleads not guilty? Or he says he's...
No, he hasn't even. The police said he's been so cooperative. He's not a suspect at all.
Huh.
But I think they're just telling him that. Just
Yeah.
deceptive.
So he stays cooperating.
Mm-hmm.
Like he feels like he's winning. Yeah, I got them. I got over on
And
them.
then he'll mess up, because I think he's trying to tell people that the wife, it was a murder-suicide, and she did that, but they're saying, how did she shoot herself twice? Once in the chest and once in the head, come on. It
Right.
doesn't make sense, and it's just, I'm sure they'll find out when they go and do it that it's not possible, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they already know that part, but I watch a lot of the crime stories, and I know they have to have everything, because otherwise they'll blow it, and you can't redo it.
Right, and then this other guy, then he goes on trial tomorrow again. I wonder when that's going to end. He's so guilty, that Brian Walsh, the one in
Yeah.
Massachusetts. Yeah, they haven't found her body, but they found like parts of her body on saws and stuff, like parts of her bones. They know she's dead. And they dumped all this bloody clothing and stuff in dumpsters. It's crazy. And he pled guilty to that. That doesn't make any sense, right?
Right.
If you did that, well, but you didn't murder her, but you chopped her up, and come on.
What did Scott Peterson ever say about how she didn't have her head anymore, or her arms, or was that the fish head?
But it said that he did that. Remember? He's never confessed to that. He's saying he's innocent. He didn't do it. They were trying to get him an appeal and say that there was other evidence. Remember that? And then
The robbers across the street or something.
Yeah, it did go through, and then now I heard that Seavers just got, his lawyers needed an extension because they had to answer something in their case, but they needed an extension, and the judge just granted them an extension now because they said that their other client was going to be executed or something, and they needed an extension to get the stuff for Seavers in. So I don't know. That's something. And what else? Did you? What are you doing for your grandkids for Christmas? Your son's just going to pick some stuff up from you?
I'm just gonna send them money, I think,
Yeah.
because I really don't. I mean, I could ask them what they need or I'm sure they have everything they need, and her birthday's on the 18th, so I'm gonna send them some stuff then, and some,
The
a
18th
card.
of December?
Yeah,
Oh. Which one?
Evie.
Oh, she's going to be 8?
I believe she's gonna be 8. Yes. Yeah, they both got awards. When I talked to them the other day, every time they FaceTime us, though, they put those filters on, and Joe hands them the camera, and that's us talk to the girls, and then they're putting the filters on. 1 minute I'm talking to Evie, next minute I'm talking to Elvis,
Oh,
or those things.
yeah.
My husband don't understand it. He's just like, who is that? Where did he? So, but they're just wrapped up about, they're just got energy like no other.
And they don't miss California?
No, they never talk about it. In fact, Joe sent me a video of Zoe. She was home by herself. Abby was at the cheerleading party, And Zoe was singing, she had a cowboy hat on and cowboy boots, and she was singing Rocky Top, Tennessee, that
Oh my
song.
gosh.
Good old Rocky Top, yeah.
Rocky Top. Yeah.
So I think they're Tennesseans now.
Are they looking to buy a house?
They said like in a year, but they're paying $2,500 a month for a rental.
Wow.
And it's a good thing that the mother-in-law's there, because I'm sure that's helping out.
She lives with them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then her brother lives down the street. Him and his family moved up there with him too. They got there about a month later, so.
Did they get their Christmas tree?
Yeah, they did. That's why I started crying the other day, because when we FaceTimed them, they showed us their house again. Let's take Grandma on a tour of the house. So they went to every room, and then they went past the mantle, and there was their stockings are hung, and it says Mom and Dad and me, Ma, and then Evie and Zoe. And then they have the Christmas tree over there, and it's all lit up, and presents under it, and I'm like,
And you said, "Where's my stocking?"
Yeah.
Meemaw's stocking is there.
Yeah, yeah. And she was trying to come down here for Thanksgiving, and I was trying to go up there for around Thanksgiving, and it just, the prices just went up like tenfold. It was $200 the day that Johnny said he'd pay for me to go, and then it was $1,000 after my appointment.
Right.
So
Get the extreme glitter twisted. I'll show you. I'll put a link in the chat. There is sparkly one, and I had both of them. I don't notice much of a difference, and the extreme glitter is just, I just find it's better. I don't know. We're getting everybody into decoupage now.
there you go.
Yeah.
I think you should make those, the one you showed yesterday with that says Edisto on it, those spreaders, or whatever they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna lick them. They'll die if I did that. Oh boy. Did you see that she said she's gonna lick the shells? Okay.
I licked it first, it's mine.
I licked them and they're mine. Oh my gosh, so crazy. What am I doing here? I'm trying to get you the link to the one. They've got really great deals on Mod Podge. They have 32 ounces of Mod Podge for less than 8 ounces.
Last time I bought it, I bought,
I put the links in Slack. It's crazy. I mean, it's really
I
crazy.
think I got three bottles in one package of the tacky glue and then the Mod Podge. I
It's
overdid
nice.
it, but I'm using it.
Podge Extreme Glitter. Have you ever used the Extreme Glitter?
No.
Oh, you should get that. It's so good. It makes everything. What's her name calls it? Manager of Three Monsters calls it Magic Sparkles.
I haven't seen her for a long time or heard her name in a long time.
Oh, she's around in the comments. You should have to make it to the lives, but she's always, she just bought, I have a box going out to her here on my table. And I have Magic Sparkles. I said, I know, everything she wants Magic Sparkles. That's what she calls it. So, let's see. Here, this one. I know the sparkle one, it might be a little bit less. I don't know if you, oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on a minute. Why didn't it? Hold on. That's the Zoom number. That's not going to go in anyway. It's too long. Let me get rid of this. Computer's being so stupid. Okay, let's see. Get link. Here we go. Copy. This one, I mean, you could try them both if you want, Twisted, but, and the sparkle one, it might be $2 cheaper. Let me see if it's $2 cheaper. That's the extreme glitter one. And then the, where's the sparkle one? I just saw it. But see, I really like that one, decoupage. And this is the napkin decoupage, but I think that's because, see, this is the one I always kind of, and it's a little more expensive for the actual, if you're doing the napkin and not doing the heated part of it. It just, especially when you're starting, I just find this one is better. Sometimes the Mod Podge can be too thick, but you still would use the glitter one because you use that kind of over once the project's all done. And that's the decoupage. And where's the heck is the, you said the sparkle one. They have like 32 ounces of the gloss Mod Podge for like $9.99. 32 ounces.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because like an 8-ounce one at Walmart costs $9. That doesn't even make any bit of sense. But they usually always have really good deals on Mod Podge. Now, where was the sparkle one? I thought I just saw that. I thought it was. Sparkle, yeah. I mean, it's $7.42. It's, I don't know. I'd have to try them both again, but I think the extreme is just, I don't know. I think it's just better. I know that I think Sassy and I compared them once a long time ago, and we didn't really notice much of a difference, but the extreme is just, I don't know, so good. I want stuff beyond sparkly. What do you want? Oh, well then you want the extreme. You want the extreme then. Don't you? Yeah, you want beyond. Yeah, go with the extreme. Definitely. They have a holographic one. I've never tried it. I don't know what that would be like. Holographic. I'm not sure. Oh, and Denise wanted one. I have to see if I can get those napkins. I don't know. Get one of those. But, yeah. What's that? Abuelita's okay. Marianne came in, so we saw Marianne. That was good. We still haven't seen Lucky Ducky.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where Lucky is. Ducky. I don't know. What time's your appointment tomorrow?
1,
Oh, 1.
and it's just right down the street. I've never met this doctor before.
Mm-hmm. And, you
I just read
what? You just read what?
that this woman had her 3 kids, or 3 or 4 kids, 3 kids. It says Hannah Clark was just driving her kids to school when her estranged husband suddenly stepped out with a can of petrol. In seconds, the car was burning. Her 3 children died inside. Hannah, severely burned, crawled out long enough to tell the police what he'd done before she passed away that night.
Oh. Where? Where is that?
It doesn't say.
Is it recent?
Yeah, it's just new on my Facebook. Let me see if in the comments it might say something.
I'm telling you, and when it gets close to Christmas, a lot of people really lose their minds.
Yeah. No, it doesn't say.
It doesn't say. I have to squeeze this. Squeeze the orange juice. I have fresh orange juice too. I'm gonna squeeze that. I'm so cold.
You don't have a fire going?
Yeah, we did. But then, what's the temperature up by you?
It is 52.
Oh my gosh.
52.
52.
It's been like 38 the last 2 nights.
Oh, man. And was that avocado tree? Hey, Amy. You came? Where did you come to? You're here? You want to call in? What do you want to do, Amy? She said she came. I don't know. Where are you going? She was looking up dolls. What kind? Honey Hill Gang. So cold. Okay. Where you going, Julie? I mean, Julie. Amy. Julie. Julie. Amy. Everybody's so like, I don't know.
My brother, his washing machine, it backed up in his toilet, and his toilet overflowed, and it all went in his bathroom. And it's like, no, it was clean. There was nothing in the toilet. It was the washing machine emptied into the toilet somehow. It bubbles like when I used to live there, it did that too, but it never overflowed. I went and seen it. It's like this high, this much water. And so this was yesterday when that happened. So today when I went down there before church, it stunk to holy heck, because he has that big dog and then he has a little dog, and then he sucked up all the water, but now he needs to shampoo the carpet. And I told him, put charcoal in a sock too, because it will take any scent away out of the room or wherever. And Marianne's she'd gotten a new vehicle that smelled like, she was so proud when she came to show me it, and when I opened up the door, the smell in there was just unbelievable.
What did it smell like?
It smelled like death. It smelled like someone died in this car that her husband just bought. And I'm like, you don't smell that? She goes, well, I wasn't going to say nothing. You don't have to. And I didn't want to embarrass her, but holy gosh. So when we would go bowling, I would sit in the back seat, her husband would drive, and every time he hit a bump, it was like the person in the driver's seat is the one that got killed or died.
They really did?
I think so, Carolyn. She says, I think it's just dirty diapers under the seat. I go, well, get them out. It's not dirty diapers, but I would when they picked me up to go bowling, I'd bring charcoal in a sock and I'd put it down on the floor, and it finally went away. But oh my gosh, she was so happy she got her new car. I loaned her $2,000 to get that car, and just till she got her check, and she was so happy, and she came over to show it to me, and when I opened the door, I was like, oh my gosh. No, I don't want to go for a ride. But she said it was because her husband is the one that test drove it. He test drove it, and then he drove it home. No, he drove it home. She drove the other car home. So she didn't smell it. He didn't smell it, he said. She didn't get a chance to smell it, because she took him with her to look at the car and make sure it was okay to buy. And he said, yeah, it runs fine. But he didn't say anything about the smell. I said, you've got to be kidding me.
But it was at a dealership?
Yeah.
I can't believe they didn't know how to do something.
Yeah. It was god awful. Every time he'd hit a bump, it was like the seat would blow air at me, and I'm like, oh
gosh. Eesh.
I know.
Gross. Oh my god.
Not that nice leather that you're thinking you're going to get into the new car in.
Ugh. That's really gross, because even with the used cars, they know how to really detail them and make them nice if you get it from a dealership. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my dad used to get me right off the floor. He bought me new cars, and it was so nice to get in those cars and smell the leather, and this clean car, no smoke, no nothing in there.
Yeah. Yep. Amy's what you doing? Amy, what are you doing?
Huh?
I don't know, Amy. I don't know, she just wrote something, and then I'm waiting for her to write something else. I'm telling you, it's so weird. on? Let me see something. Where's
I don't think I know Amy.
you know Amy's Justice League?
Oh, yeah, I know
Yeah.
who that is, but I never talked to her.
Oh, you never talked to her?
Uh-uh.
Who was saying that? Somebody didn't see them in the chat or something. I don't know who. I think it was Scooter. I don't know. I forget. Somebody wasn't saying hi to Scooter. Oh my God. Hold on. I gotta put some tea water on. I'm freezing. I'm going crazy. Did you make it? Did you make any more shell people?
No,
Oh.
no, I sure haven't. I made a kit to send to my granddaughters, one for each of them and one for their cousin, and I gave them just enough shells to make a person, just to give them something to do.
And I even gave you legs.
Yeah, you did. You sure did.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make something. I haven't been thinking about that lately,
Yeah.
doing that. Oh, these look so comfy. I don't know if you can see it, but the cat, you climb inside of it and sleep in them. They look so warm. And
The cats climb inside of them?
no, the kids do.
Oh.
It lays on top of your bed. It's like a sleeping bag. Oh, you can't see it, huh? Because you're not sleeping.
I'm just putting the water on. Hold on. I ordered, you know what I ordered today? I
What?
told everybody I ordered that washing machine cleaner.
I need some of that stuff.
Because I saw the ad and it made me nuts. Oh, I see it. I see
It's
it.
so cute. The orange one is cute.
Yeah.
It looks so warm right now. I want to climb inside there.
No, but I watched those not vacuum cleaner ads, washing machine, and they're telling you that there's a whole ecosystem growing behind your washer.
There is?
That's what they told. Oh gosh, the advertisements are so gross. And I watched them, and then I said, okay, this is probably a load of crap, right? Because I've heard about like washing machine cleaners, like different brands, and so then I started looking up everything. I went to Reddit, and I went on Google, and I kept saying, is this certain brand? Is this for real? Like, and everywhere, everybody said positive things. All kinds of people. So it has a money back guarantee, and I got it.
Is it real expensive?
No.
No?
$17 for like, I don't know how many tablets, and it's money back guarantee. So
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
think
try
I
it.
need.
I'll let
My husband did buy something for our washer to clean our washer,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't notice it. I haven't noticed anything
But
different.
this one is supposed to be like, has enzymes that eat everything, especially any kind of pet hair or something. And my pets don't have a lot of hair because they don't shed, but it just, all the commercials, I don't know, is everybody else seeing it? It was all on Facebook or was it on YouTube? I don't know. But then ever since I looked at one of them, now the ads came up. Everywhere I went, the ads came up. So then I said, I have to get this stuff because I am grossed out now.
Yeah.
And so I'll let you know how it works. And some
Okay.
lady, I even watched like a lady that said she only does like, she said, I'm not going to recommend anything that I don't use. And she goes, at first she said it failed. And I go, oh, okay, good. And then she said, no, it was me because she had a top loader and she put the tablet in the agitator, not in the drum. And she said that she realized, oh my gosh, and I didn't see the first video. She said, but the inside of her agitator was so disgusting. And she goes, I never knew you were supposed to clean that. But she goes, then I put water down in there and bleach or something, and I scrubbed it out. And then I put the tablet in the drum, and then it made a difference. She goes, but it was my fault. I didn't have it in the right place.
That would probably be me.
And so she said it's really good. And I couldn't find anybody that said, oh, this is a load of crap. Don't get it. It's waste of your money. It's nothing. Everybody said, like, even the that looked clean came out really sparkly and everything. Now my watch is saying it has to be charged. But yeah, I don't know.
This says, open my door, and in came this dog with a spoon. Anyone missing either one of them? And this is in Edisto. Somebody opened their door, and this dog walked in with a spoon in his mouth.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of weird things that happen in Edisto. Somebody lost a Maine Coon cat. You know, like, they just said, oh, look, is this anybody's cat? And they're like, no. And it was like a Maine Coon cat. And they're like, I'll come take it. And somebody's like, oh, no, I'll take it. Yeah.
Yeah, there has to be more people knowing about that place by now, though.
Oh, you were calling people out that you were saying showed up tonight, and I was saying, oh, I'm here. Oh, okay. You're here. Yeah. What are you doing? It's a long time for you to answer. Where's Scooter? The Afresh works good. Yeah, I've seen the Afresh. I think we had that, but this one is the one that's advertised like crazy. It's with all enzymes, and it's let me see. Let me see what the name of it is. Hold on, I'll tell you what it is because I just ordered it. And if you go to their website, you have to pay shipping. But if you get it on Amazon in your Prime, you don't. And if you do subscribe and save, it's $2 cheaper. It came out to $17, and you can always adjust the subscribe and save after you order it.
That's what my husband has, is Prime.
I think it's.
And you get it the next day, right?
It used to be 2 days. Now it's like, yes and no. It depends. It's not really 2 days anymore. Ever since COVID. So I always say that's false advertising. Then people get angry. Okay, here, it's this one. It's called Uproot. This is the one I got. But it's on all the commercials, on everything. If you watch their commercial, it is so gross. Why is this constantly? That could never be the link. I don't know. I know it's doing some Mod Podge crap. Hold on. Where's the link? I just want the freaking, not the link, the little thing. I don't want. Okay, hold on. This is what I want, the small little thing. This one. Uproot. I'm surprised you guys are not seeing it because it's all over. And ever since I looked at it, that's all that's coming up. And I think Linda was telling me how gross the washers are, and how, hold on, I gotta get my tea. How disgusting it is. And you know what I really want to do? Don't ever throw out a dryer without. You ever see the people that take the back off the dryer and they find all that money and rings and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm dying to do that. Esteban's, they were throwing out a dryer, and I'm like, Esteban, don't. I said, take the back off that dryer. Do not let your dad throw that away without taking the back off, because they bought a washer and dryer that we had because we had an extra set. So when they were getting rid of the old one, I said, I don't know if they ever did it, because I said, look, if you look at on YouTube and stuff, you got to check it out. They have a.
Find your other socks that you lost.
Yeah, but a lot of them, like, they go, like, they even stop on the side of the road when they see one. These people, have you seen that?
No. I know. I saw somebody who took the tub out of the washing machine.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was the tub of the washing machine, and they put fire in it. And it comes out the holes. It goes all over it. You know, the heat goes everywhere. Instead of just up, and if you have it in a campfire, it just goes up.
Yeah.
But if you put the fire in the tub of the washing machine, it has those holes on the side, and it just heats everybody's legs up. And
Really?
yeah.
You mean they just put that thing on the ground and have a fire in it?
Yeah.
Wow. No,
Yeah.
but I saw people go to like junkyards and stuff, and they they took the backs off of dryers and they found all kinds of stuff, cash, coins,
Yeah.
rings, everything. And there's a dryer at the lake house that's like, I don't know, 40 years old, maybe more. Can you imagine what's in that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to be taking that off.
Bring some tools with us this time.
I really am, yeah. Because I can't imagine what's in there. But has anybody ever taken the back off their dryer? Or any dryer? Don't throw out a dryer. People were stopping like on the city streets when they were like out. I'm telling you, there's a whole section of YouTube that they do nothing but ride around and take the backs off dryers.
Wow.
They do.
I found money in the dryer.
Yeah, but just think about it. If it gets sucked in and gets, I
Uh-huh.
don't know how it gets in there, but it does, and they pull all this stuff out.
Every time I look up at your kitchen, it looks like someone's hiding behind your refrigerator because you can see a little bit of a red, like they have a red sweatshirt.
No, yeah, that's a red magnetic towel.
And then it looks like even you can see the top of their head on this side. I'm like, who's hiding over there?
Oh gosh. Yeah, it looks like so. Oh my god. You can order Amazon at 7 p.m. and it's at your house. It's at your house, really? You're lucky, because we don't get 2-day delivery anymore. Very rare. Best Buy will deliver like really fast, and on Amazon anymore.
We have a store down here. They took away that thrift store that we had, and they put a Best Buy outlet, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I've never been in there, but I wonder what's in there.
Really?
Like
Best Buy?
return
Oh,
stuff that's been returned.
maybe and stuff. I don't know. Best Buy outlet? Yeah, that would be good to go to.
Yeah, that was where that good thrift store was that I was going to.
They had a Dick's outlet my son told me about, and we went there, and I got there like the coziest, like furriest, it's like a sweatshirt thing. It's so warm. Oh, I love it. And it was only like $22, and it was normally like $86 or something.
You need to get some of those. They're like leggings, but they have fur inside
I have
them.
those.
Oh,
I
do
should
you?
be
They
wearing,
look,
yeah, I should be wearing those. Yeah.
those look so warm.
Should put those on. I don't know if I've worn those. I did get some of those. You started using it a couple years ago and your washer started smelling musty. It worked like a charm. It eats any kind of bio stuff. Did you get the kind that I had? Did you get the brand I got? Because that's the one they're advertising. I know the Fresh one was like around there, and I think we might have tried that ages ago, but this one is the one that's being advertised. This Upworks, or what is it? I don't even know what the name is it now. But they also make something that Uproot, and they also make something that it's like a rake that gets pet hair, and they're like, go vacuum your carpet, and people are vacuuming the carpet. And they're like, take this rake across it, and people are showing like on Facebook, look how much hair came out of their carpet. It's disgusting.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah.
And they're like, I just vacuumed this and it looked totally clean, and oh my gosh. And then I went down a rabbit hole today. And then these people that have those ruggables, those are washable area rugs.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the lady was saying about that, but she said, I'm stripping it, and she had it in the freaking bathtub. And the stuff that was there, oh, it's so gross. And then some people were saying, I don't know if that's the dye coming through your rug. I don't think that's all dirt. And she's like, I'm just about sick of this. I can't take this. And she didn't know how she was going to get it out of the tub because there was nothing to wring it out. Oh my gosh. And she was saying it was so heavy, and they were telling her to put it over the tub. And like, I don't know what they were telling her. It was crazy. I wonder if there's one of those for your dishwasher. I think there is one, right? Dishwasher cleaner, I think. I think I do have a dishwasher cleaner somewhere. Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
There
we
is.
used to have the dryer, what was it, the washer or the dryer? It was a washer, a front loader,
Mhm.
and that thing stunk.
Oh, we
so
got
bad.
rid. Yeah, we got rid of ours. Oh, it's terrible. That seal around it gets so
Yeah.
moldy and so musty. We went to a top loader. Yeah, that
Yeah.
thing we couldn't stand. It stunk all the time. You had to leave the
And
door
it's-
open all the time.
Yeah, the Edison, I think it was, gave it to us free. They gave it to people. They were giving away refrigerators one time, then they were giving away washers next. And I gave them my Kenmore, and they gave me that front loader, and I was so stupid for doing that.
I paid a lot of money for I think my first front loader. It was way so expensive, and my mother was like, "Why are you getting a front loader? Those are like the old fashioned thing." Like she's like, and I'm like, "No, that everybody's using them now." She's like, "Oh, it's so dumb," and then she was right. Oh, it stunk like crazy. And then we
Yeah.
got another one. I'm pretty sure we got another one, and it stunk like crazy. And then, or something happened to it, and they just said, "Fine, okay, how to get it prepared." It would hit the lemon lime, whatever it was, and then we were able to get 2 new things, and then LG gave me a set for my blog, and I'm like, "Oh, thank you," because they were taking so long to get it to me, and then that's how I had the extra set. But yeah, and then I knock on wood. I have the biggest like top loader there is. And it's great. And knock on wood. Had it for a
Yeah.
while now. I love it.
My dad always bought the best, and so we had the Kenmore, which was so huge.
Yeah, my mother
Tub.
used to get Kenmore, and then I think that my front loader was a Kenmore Elite or something like that. It was like $1,300 back in the day, like in the 1990 or something like that. I don't know, 1996, and it was terrible. It just
Yeah, those front loaders, they stink.
And then there was something we had a stack that I forget. Jimmy would remember everything. I can't even remember what exactly.
I had a stacker, washer and dryer. It was in a rental. It was nice. It was in the bathroom, like in a little cubby hole.
Yeah.
It worked out great for me.
Everything kept going wrong with it. It's just terrible. Remember the washer and dryer in Edisto?
I just was thinking about that. At least it's not downstairs underneath.
No, I didn't mind that. I really didn't. That was like cool.
Well, I just stuck onto your words. Like, there ain't nothing to be scared of down there. But I was like, eerie. It was kind of scary to go down there. But I did not do my laundry because of it. But I got out of there fast as I could. It reminded me of being at my grandpa's house in New York.
Really?
We had an old
didn't
house.
like it at all. Elle didn't like it.
Yeah. Like the police told us, there's nothing crazy going on. This not
This
here.
is the safest town you'll be in. She's like, "There's the guy again, Carolyn." I'm like, "Where?" Remember, I ran out there. I'm like, "Where is he?" He's not here. You're seeing things. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. I went running down that path. There was nobody there. Oh.
They explained to me if they would have sliced your screen, look how far the ground is from there. No one's gonna be able to get in if they slice your screen. They'd have to be a giant to get up in that window.
Yeah. There was nobody. That was a really safe place. I loved that outdoor shower, that it was outdoor.
Oh, I did too.
Oh, I loved it. The water was so hot. Oh, I loved that. I think I
Yeah,
only
it
took
was.
one shower in the house. Every shower I took out in there. I loved it.
Yeah,
It
and
was so
the sun
big,
baking on
and you
you.
could put your stuff on the end. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Scooter loved it. Because the other outdoor showers, they usually have them underneath. That was like, you could look up. I loved it.
Yeah.
You were like right in the ocean.
I never thought about taking a shower at the Commander. There was two.
I did take a shower there, but the water pressure was not good.
Oh.
It wasn't. It was like, it was so weird. And then all the soap would like, it wasn't grated right. So all of like your soapy water was like kind of staying there, and it was like coming in into the garage. But it wasn't. There wasn't good water pressure. That one over at the one we were just at, there was
Yeah,
such
that
nice
was
water
so nice.
pressure. And what was the house? Oh, the other house we had, they had a weird outdoor shower. It was like, wasn't even like, wouldn't even consider it a shower. It was like in that sand pit. Remember where we were washing the shells? That was bizarre. That wasn't, I wouldn't even call that a shower.
Oh yeah, because I was thinking, which one you mean?
Wait,
But I
we've
know.
only been to, have we only been to 3 different houses? The Commander, that other one, the DC, and the Beehive? Those are the only ones we've been to?
Yeah.
It feels like we should have been to another house. Okay. Yeah, I really liked last year's house a lot.
You were nestled in the back, safe and sound. I was in the front. I was in
And I
the
remember I kept locking the bathroom door by accident. I was like, oh my gosh. Because I didn't realize that I would have to unlock it because, then I think it was Scooter that was like, oh my gosh. I can't get in the bathroom again. And then she would try to use that other bathroom, and then as soon as she would go in there, Elle would knock on the door, and she'd say, I'm in here. And then I knew Scooter would get out because she has a shy bladder. She can't go to the bathroom. She knows anybody's waiting for the bathroom.
Yeah.
So then she comes out, she goes, oh, you can use it. And she, are you sure? And I'm like...
Yeah, whenever Elle would get up to use the restroom, it shook, the toilet shook, and you could hear her pull the toilet paper, that rattled too, and it was like, oh man.
Oh my gosh. But, yeah. And it was weird because then we had that bedroom that was perfect for us because then when the boys were there at the bunk beds, and I was sleeping with Gia, and then we had that curtain. It was like real old-fashioned times, like down in like a shore house or a beach house would be. That was neat. And that bed was comfortable too. My bed, the mattress, because usually I have a lot of hard time. Like the last year's, that one that I slept in with Scooter, I was in pain so many nights in that bed. With this one, yeah, it was okay. And
yeah, I've slept good in all the beds. I don't even need a bed. I can just read a magazine on the couch and I'll fall asleep.
Scooter slept on that trundle thing in the...
Yeah, she was, I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not going to share the room with you. I go, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to share the bed. I shared bed with Ruff at one time, and we slept good in there. I did.
I remember I almost went flying on her CPAP machine, though. She had
She
had the cord across the door, remember?
Yeah.
And I came in from the outside. and I unhooked her because it came right out of the wall. I almost killed myself. And she goes, and I go, oh my gosh. And I acted like that was her oxygen or something. Like, well, the machine stopped. And she's like, I'm like, oh, Scooter, man, I almost went flying. And then remember she said, use my Netflix password, but make sure that when you leave, you take it out of there. I'm like, oh, yeah, we will. Forgot. I'm like, come on, but you would know if they're using it. They're not going to use it because they're going to reset it.
Yeah.
Scooter's probably like, thanks a lot. Those people in the house have been using my Netflix. Oh my gosh.
Took forever to get that thing on.
I don't know. And then all Linda watched was that Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched Lost. Bucky likes it too.
I like the first few episodes, but after a while it starts getting crazy. Like, I like watching documentaries because it's true. I never watch like Star Trek or Star Wars, or I like real things.
Yeah.
And so they lose me when they start throwing in this crazy stuff when they're lost on a plane and the things that come out of the jungle, and I'm like, yeah.
else did we do?
Just laugh and laugh and laugh when we went to the airport, picked up Scooter and your kids.
Oh
We
yeah.
were laughing so hard. Remember when we did that little U-turn on that?
Oh yeah. But Ethan still talks about that. He was still talking about the episode. She gets like this, Mom. Oh my gosh! And then you thought you were being pulled over by a cop, and I'm like, that was not right to be doing that. And they're like, and then she is like, just stay in the lines. Stay in the lines. Okay.
And I'm looking back and then looking at you and you're going, I'm good, I'm good, I'm staying in the lines.
Yeah, and I'm like, is
Yes.
that really a cop? And then I'm asking Scooter, is there really a cop? She's like, I don't know, but look, there's the ocean, kids. They're going to see the house, and then the car. I'm like, oh, you guys are such jerks.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that Gia was recording. And until she said later, and she said I shared them with Michael. And then when I went over the rumble strip, when we didn't know where the bridge was to Edisto, and you can hear that, and everybody, you all started laughing like crazy.
Yeah, and she kept on grabbing hold of my arm, and I just met her, and she would grab hold of my arm and start laughing so hard, and then that would make me laugh. But when we did that little turn on that bridge thing, that little tiny thing, and the wheels, we look out the window and like there's
Oh my gosh, do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That was so scary. How did that happen? And we're all like, oh my gosh, if we go off that was nuts. Because I didn't see that when we were pulling in there. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, that was really scary.
Of course, we didn't see the car behind us either. The chicken
Go
feed.
like back up out of that thing, and I'm like, you have to back up extremely straight. And
Yeah, 'cause
that was
we were looking at the
scary.
windows and it was down.
That
It was like,
no, I think I opened the door, and I'm like, it is straight down. If we get the wheel caught in here, we're done. The
yeah.
whole car is going to go like off, and that's not going to be good. And oh my gosh, I think we ended up going to that wrong turn. I'm not turning around there again. And then I remembered which way to
I
go.
forget why we even turned in there, but
We went to this place with Linda on the way in. It was, I never, Elle said she had to go to the bathroom so bad, right? So
Yeah.
it was like, I don't know where we were. It was like it was probably 30 minutes before Edisto on some like back road or something, right? Because I think they took us on a detour because of that parade or something. And there was this store, and it was also connected with like, was it a thrift store or was something else? And it was something across the street where they had chicken that I said, Elle is never going to go to the bathroom here, right? And because it looked like one of those metal buildings, like just, and she didn't care. She went there. She went to the bathroom, and I was just looking like in the store. And then when we got in the car, she goes, "Did you see the little baby deer they had behind the counter?" And I said, "Elle, they had a little baby deer behind the counter?" And she goes, "Yeah, I guess they said like its mother got killed and they were bottle feeding it. I didn't see it at all. I didn't check out with anything, but you'd think she would have told me when we were in there. Look at this, Carolyn."
yeah.
But, she didn't tell me till we were in the car, and Linda didn't even go in, so.
Remember when we were shopping up in Charleston and then we went to, she got separated. She goes, I'm going to go sit down. I can't walk anymore. So she went into that.
Oh, yeah,
web
that
thing.
restaurant.
Yeah, and then we went in there and found her in there.
Yeah, I know. And then, that was funny, yeah. And Scooter didn't want to go to the pineapple fountain when she got almost all the way there. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's right there. She said, "Oh, it's okay. I've seen enough." And
Yeah,
the
me and her
sweater.
pooped out at the end.
And then you got the bullet. Remember you found the bullet?
Yeah.
That was crazy. And that was a nice town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it sure looks different at night. The night we went to eat out there,
Yeah.
outside, that was nice. And we found the perfect parking place. We thought
yeah.
we weren't gonna have nowhere to park.
Yeah. Who was driving? Scooter was driving then, right?
I think so, yeah. But then when we went in the daytime, it was so different.
Yeah, oh yeah. But that vehicle was so big. Remember trying to get in that parking garage?
Yeah.
Not the garage, that parking lot, and the little thing was so
Yeah.
narrow to get in there, and you're like, there's another one of those in there, just bring it on in. It doesn't look like it's going to fit. No, there's other ones like that. It's like the Murdaugh vehicle.
Yeah, it was a big one.
That's crazy. Everybody thought I was a drug dealer. And then when I got stopped on the cop on the way there, I don't think you were in the Zoom. Sandy
No.
and Frank were in the Zoom, and Linda, and I think Bucky, and who else? Oh my gosh. And the cop stopped me. He's like, what are you doing with those buckets? Where are you going? I'm going down to South Carolina. Why are you going down to South Carolina? Because I'm going to meet Linda. She's like, nice throwing me under the bus with my whole name and everything. I'm like, what's a cop? What's he going to do? I was like, that's who I'm going to meet. And then he just kept saying, what are you doing with those buckets? I'm like, what do you think? There's drugs in them? Have fun. Go look.
You got pulled over you were by yourself?
Yes. You don't know that?
No. I
Oh
think
my
I
gosh,
heard
and
it.
Frank was going crazy, and he's like, stop talking. He's like, she's giving so much information. Like, just be quiet. They kept telling me to shut up. Oh my gosh, because first of all, the cop was so tiny, okay? And I'm in this huge vehicle, and I needed a cup of coffee, and it was in Pennsylvania. So we said, okay, and everybody was on the Zoom. So they told me to go to that cookie place. And I'm like, they're not going to have coffee, that crumble cookie. So I walked in there. I'm like, do you guys have coffee? And they're like, no, we don't have coffee, but there's a Starbucks, like, da-da-da-da-da. So, oh, you meant lost. Yeah, I figured that. So I go to the Starbucks. I get the coffee. And you know how Sandy, she's all freaked out, like, stay in a lighted area. I'm like, no, this is a really good area. Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Okay, so I get the coffee, and then I said, okay, I'm going to go. Now, where do I have to go? I have to get back on. And I was literally going out of the parking lot, and I see the lights come on behind me, and I'm like, what the heck? And he's like, because first of all, I have freaking Utah plates. Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, I have Utah plates. I'm driving a drug dealer vehicle.
And in New York and going to South Carolina.
I forget what he said. He just said, like, did I know? Was I going there? Or I had my blinker on. I was going to go there, and then I changed. And so he comes around, and he can barely get his head over the window. Okay, so I said, is something wrong? He's on the opposite side. So I said, and he's like, where are you going? And I told him. And I said, I have to meet a friend in Virginia, and I'm going to Virginia. And I kept asking him, do I go, is that the way? And he said, yeah, I'll tell you in a minute. But can I see your license and registration? Then I was like, oh my gosh. And then when he came back, he said, this is what we're going to do. And I thought, and everybody on Zoom, especially Frank, thought when he said, this is what we're going to do, meant like, this is what we're going to do. You're going to follow me down to the station. We're going to empty this whole thing and have the drug dog search it, right? We didn't think I was good. He was going to let me go because he was acting really suspicious. And then Frank said I was talking way too much because he was going like, what are you doing with those fishing rods? What are you doing with those buckets? He was very concerned about the buckets. And I told him I get shells in them. Shells. Yeah. I told him everything, and but then he goes, this is what we're going to do. You're going to follow me, and I'm going to get you bound back on the highway.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, then I guess usually, I don't know, then everybody's like, oh my gosh, and then the whole way down, they're like, you told him way too much. You should have just been quiet and not over-explaining everything in the car. And,
That's probably why he let you go. He's like, damn, she talks too much.
Oh my gosh, yeah. He's like, I don't know, that was crazy. And I was telling them all, be quiet in the Zoom, because then every time the cop would go back to the car, because he took a really long time running my license and everything. But I think it's those Utah plates that got everybody really screwed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And all the way from Utah? Yeah. But there was probably a lot of Mormons in that car.
Square dancing even.
The crazy lives of, secret lives of Mormon wives. But
Oh yeah, you guys watched that too.
yeah, that was nuts. They were nuts. I never realized how nuts. They're crazy. They were all like swinging, and that's not Mormon stuff. That was nuts. And what else happened? I wonder when that lady goes on trial for that Mormon lady for poisoning her husband with the drink. Wonder
Oh, I don't
when
know.
that other Mormon one goes on in August. And I wonder, I just can't believe they haven't arrested somebody in Arkansas. And they're all like, oh, that's Arkansas. That's how it works around here or something. Great. Isn't that where that other lady's sister got, the one that came on this station? Was she in Arkansas? Or was that the other one, Louisiana? You should have said you were Cody's number 6. What does that mean?
Is that one of the wives that? The
Oh,
husband?
Cody. Oh, I know what she means. This, yeah, we did.
did.
Mickey and I went with Maria to this like outdoor market, and these guys were looking at us, and I said, "We're sister wives, and this is our new sister wife," and it was the puppet, Maria. So, yeah, we did. Sister wife. It was crazy, yeah. And then Luke was driving so well down. He knew all those roads.
He did
This
drive
is
good.
Mary Street, Mom. I'm like, how do you know all this already, Luke? Because we were here last night. I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. We're always like, what? Oh, which is the one? Where is Whaley's? We can't even find our way to Whaley's. After 4 years, we're always doing it wrong.
Yeah, we really got turned around there. And
Yeah.
it was like 5 minutes from our house.
Yeah.
We turned it into
But then
25.
we'll remember it next time, and we still can't remember what one it is. And then Luke just says, like, where are we going? Sea Cow? Yeah, but I know exactly where it is. Like, oh my gosh. It was really good, yeah. He didn't even have his license then, only his permit. And
That was so much fun.
yeah. And then we went on the boat. That was fun. Cousin took us out.
Yeah, you guys crunched a lot of stuff in. You did a lot of things.
Yeah, and then they went to James Island and got all those sand dollars and didn't bring one back. Yeah, my cousin did. Oh my gosh. He's like, she left a whole container of them because she couldn't fit them herself. I'm like, she left a whole container of them? Yeah. But my cousin down there, the daughter, got so close to Gia. Oh my gosh, from that boat ride where they met.
Yeah.
Now they went to New York City together. They went to the, what do they call that thing? Where you go up to all the stories and it's all glass and you see the entire city. The heck is it called? I don't remember what it's called. You have to get tickets to it. They did that November 12th or something, and now my cousin's like, why do we have to live so far away, Gia? You're like, I love you so much. And then, yeah, they got so close, and my son's like, wow, she is so close with Gia. It's like, it's funny, and it's all because I brought Gia down there to Edisto, and they went on that boat ride.
Yeah, I remember Ethan holding her in his arms, trying to take her out in the waves.
Oh yeah.
Not Gia, but your
Yeah,
cousin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you saw me swim for the first time. If my cousin hadn't gotten in there, I don't think I would have went all the
I
way
don't know
swimming
how
in
you
that
did
water.
it.
Yeah, but once I saw my cousin go in, I said, I gotta go in. That's why I told Gia, take a video of me. This may be the only time I'm swimming in this ocean.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
'Cause it's rough, but yeah. No, it's
It's-
not the Empire State Building card. It's this, oh my gosh, why can't I think of the name of it? It's all glass. Let me see if I can show you their pictures. If I can get one of the pictures they have so many pictures of when they went to the Louis Vuitton, what am I call it? Cafe that looks like the Louis Vuitton bag. And what am I doing? Go here. And she loves those Sunny Angels, so they had to stop at the Sunny Angel store. And then she went to where'd she go to? Dior, and she got herself a Dior scarf. My cousin did. Let me see here. Oh yeah, let's see. This is the open. This is the building heart. Let me see.
My heart.
See it? It's all. Let me make this a little smaller. Okay, you see it, heart? And there's a part where the floor is glass too. That's the Empire State Building behind them. Let's see if she has any more of it, or if she tags it. Let's see. Wait, she's saying something. Let's see. Didn't tag it there. Let me see if it has it up. They mostly put it on their Instagram. Let me see. She's got it on her Instagram. Told me the name of it 100 times. I don't know why I can't. Let's see if she tagged it here. Girls. Oh, it's Summit. It's called Summit. That's what it's called. Heart. Let's see. Yeah, it's Summit. But there, she has a lot of, my niece has a lot, I'll have to get some more pictures of it, where the floor is glass, and it's a little bit, you know, you might be scared of heights or something, because you can go up, I don't know how many stories, but it can get like, even though you're safe, but it looks scary because I think, get the pictures. She's got a lot of pictures. Let me see. So yeah, Summit.
That's not that thing they show on the internet when it's like a bridge that goes across and then people are walking and some people are like so scared there because you can see all the way down.
Well, yeah, I think it might be Summit. Let me see what it is. Okay, I'll show you. Summit, New York City. Okay. Summit. It is atop Midtown Manhattan's tallest skyscraper, Summit NYC. Let me see if there's any pictures in here that'll show what it. The view that challenges you. Yeah, it's scary. It's there's one where there's like all bubbles in it, and where the floors like that, and oh gosh, I couldn't do this one where she's in a spiral like glass and there's nothing on the sides of her. It looks like that's scary. Why can't I? Okay. Allow, I'll get rid of this. Let's see here. See if they have any. They've got to have some. Yeah, it's. This is. Like this is. That is in there. And that's, let me see. Come on, where's your other pictures? That. See if they have what I'm talking about. Yeah, it takes like, I don't know, you spend like hours there. And they both love to take a lot of pictures, but she said my cousin likes to take even more pictures. Let's see. Where else do we have? But it's like that. I'll get her get more. She's got a lot of pictures. They went at night, so there's lots of stuff. Yeah, and you have to get tickets to go in. It says this was the best experience we've had on an observation deck in Manhattan. Frequently asked questions. Let's see what it says. Your experience at Summit is unique to you, challenging, inspiring, thrilling. Here is your essential information to know before your visit. Let's see. Public restrooms. Ensure accessibility. Experience.
I'm gonna go outside and take a picture of the house and show you.
Okay. Oh, air transcendence. Yeah, you emerge into a structureless world of reflection. One with its own relationship to physics and time. Yeah, I could see people might get, I don't know, with certain things could get with it's like, experience the sense of boundless space as you peer down to Transcendence 1 and look up 30,375 square feet of mirrors. The immersive art experience evolves, becoming interactive and playful as you connect physically to the space. Bridging physical and digital realities become part of the interactive experience when your face takes form in the clouds. And they have, I don't know what they do. As the sun sets, the magic of air, beacon mode is unlocked, dramatic waves of color electrified, turning Summit One Vanderbilt into an immersive light show in New York City, standing as a beacon of light and energy visible to all of New York City. Yeah. So I guess oh, that's it. Okay. Vertigo nightmare. Yeah, I could see some people might freak on it. Yeah, because just even the illusion of that you're, you don't know where you're footing. Yep, some people might freak. My sister had a panic attack in an IKEA, okay, and can never go back again. I don't know exactly what the thing was. She thought it was some conspiracy. I don't know what she thought. She just can never go back to one again. I don't know. I've never been in an IKEA, so I don't know, but Bob Barker, Bob, Bondo, Bob. No words. Bob. I was calling Bob, he wasn't listening. Did you send me a picture?
No, I'm gonna hold it up and maybe you can see it. It don't look so hot, but there's the wreath up close.
Oh, wow. Cool. What's in the middle of it?
It's a Santa in a bathing suit with a beach towel.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy who made it, he took a lot of my shells, so I gave him a lot more shells than that. And this is icky. It looks icky. That's the front of the house.
Oh, nice. Oh, okay, so you have it. It's close to your house, the wreath.
Yeah, it's on. We have two of those brown gates, and then right next to those is the window. That's the bedroom window right there, right in the front.
Oh, okay.
But my house goes way back. It goes way, way, way back.
You're scared of IKEA too? It's a yeah, I heard it's a big maze. Yeah, that's what she said. And you can only walk in one direction, and she started to get a panic attack. And I said, but why did you get a panic attack? She goes, I don't know. I just can't tell you why. I just had to get out of there. And I don't know if she could never go back again. She thought it was like some political conspiracy. I don't know what she thought it was. Like you're into something, you're being like herded in there. I don't know what the heck.
That one was without the flash.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know what was outside when I was out there, but I think it was a cat. I don't know.
Oh.
It went right by me. But I'm going to get going now.
Have you ever been to an IKEA?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Do you have them out there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've read a lot of their catalogs or whatever. I've seen a lot of their stuff in the book.
All right, we're going to do the word game then. And yeah, I can't believe what time it is. Wow. Okay.
I know. My appointment's not till 1, but still.
Yeah. All right. Good luck at your appointment. We'll pray for you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Love you.
Bye, guys. Love you, too.
Bye. Time for the word game. I can't believe the time it is. Wow. Time flies when you're having fun. Time flies when you're having fun. But tomorrow I'll try to do a members. I'm going to read some more of that book and try to do a members live. I already read a couple of chapters since the last time I talked to you in the members live about the book. I'll do that. I'm going to try to get your packages all packed up and sent out. Swedish meatball. See, I'm not a fan of the Swedish meatball. It's the Italian in me, Just not a fan. But I'd like to go to one. I would. I mean, there is one in New Jersey. I have to try to do that. Yeah, maybe. Oh no, wait a minute. Scrubby. Okay. Where's Murder of Crows been? No. It's just this one. Rubs. Did we do rubs and rub? Did we do rub? We didn't do rub though. We did rubs. I do rub. And then busy. It's gotta be you. Wonderful you. Let's see. Busy. Okay. Let's see. I can't help. I don't have my projector on. That's okay. I only have one more word. You're good. You're excused tonight. Let me see. Curves. Rubs. What do we have? Rubs. Curry. No, there's more than one R. Curb. Curs. Got it. It's Curs. We got it. They're an awesome store. But like Costco, would you say, I'm saying I'm only going to spend 100? Yeah. Right? And then you see it. I've never been there, so I don't know, but maybe we'll get there one day. We'll see. My goodness. Okay. All right. I guess we're going to go, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. Happy birthday again to whatchamacallit, to our, oh my gosh, why am I not, Shug McKinney. Happy birthday, Shug. Shuggies. Our Shugs. And everybody, hope that you're all doing well. Prayers for all that need them. We all need them. Prayers for you, Evie. Hope you have a good appointment tomorrow. And everybody else, God bless. Prayers. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully. Let me see. I don't know how I gotta stop this thing. Okay, here it is. Okay. Good night. Sweet dreams.